There we go, babe. We're live. We'll see. Oh, let's get the chat going. Chat. There, this way. All right. So you just got to keep the cards right here, and we'll be Gucci.
See what I can do.
All right. We've got a trove.
Ooh, fancy.
You want to start with this one?
Oh my god. Why is there so many?
And we've got the case. So
just these two things?
nope.
Oh,
And
I
all
can't
those.
do all this.
Well,
My finger.
your poor finger.
You didn't
So
get myself a finger thing.
you didn't get yourself a finger thing. We were at Walmart. You had a chance, and you just didn't. So you lost your opportunity.
I messed up.
We'll try and get this like between us somehow, so we can both talk and be heard, and they'll let us know if they can hear us as people join. But yeah, we'll start with the Lilo kit, baby.
Yes.
So
Wait, are these new cards?
these are new cards.
New that I've. Oh, this case is this case mine?
Of course.
Yeah, it's mine. I love it. It's so shimmery and shiny. Hi, baby.
All right, open it.
Oh, I can start?
Yes.
I thought we were waiting.
People will join. They don't want to just sit there and look at you.
That's rude. Is this a special one? It's all shiny.
Yeah, it's the new Lilo from the...
Oh, there's a glare. Okay, there we go.
We got the regular one signed by Lilo recently, so now we got to get this one signed when we go see Lilo again at Disney World.
Okay.
So
you want to leave it as plastic for now?
yeah, we'll leave. Well, until I play it. I'll be playing it soon enough. So
Do you have scissors? Will you start opening these?
yeah. What's up, Theo? There's only one ad when you join. You haven't missed anything yet. We're just getting into the gift box. So
What's this? What do you take that out for?
I don't know. Pull it out. I don't know. I haven't opened this.
Well, why would you take it out?
I mean, it's just a thing. I don't know. They're like separators.
Okay.
So, hey, wave at Theo.
Hi.
There you go.
I did it right.
Theo's one of our Born to Game guys.
Oh.
He's one of the guys that taught me how to play on my very first time playing Lorcana. So,
That's cool.
did we get 4? No, I have not gotten 4 yet. I think that I'm hoping that the Lilos sell for like $10 each, because the box, sells for like $30 with the packs. So I'm hopeful. We'll see. All right, here's your first. Give me the box.
I feel should we do some finger stretches?
No, you'll be fine.
Are we not doing the pile thing again?
Nope, we're gonna do it
Okay.
differently. I have this thing this time,
Okay.
so
All right. You do you.
I don't know about that. You gotta be a little bit careful. You're shaking the whole table. All right, go.
You better freaking watch yourself. Well, I'm barely touching it. All right, maybe if I
There you
hold my
go.
arms up. Well, now I'm gonna have to use my shoulders too. Too
Poor
slow,
boo.
Too fast.
You're fine. These aren't new cards yet. These are old
they're not?
cards. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that one though. Do we care about that?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, we'll figure something out, Theo, then. You mean you're not going to play any Amber? You're missing out, man. Amber is life. Especially Amber Steel. Was that my Rise of the Floodborn pack? No. Okay. All right, here we go.
What's the pressure point right there?
Maybe.
I'm gonna figure out what you did to my finger.
Foil Chinpo. I don't know if I have a playset of foil Chinpos yet. So, Theo, what do you think of the new foiling? I picked up some foil puppies yesterday. Foil of the new puppies from this set, and they're bending. I kind of just left them sitting out with all my other cards because I hadn't put them in a binder. Ooh, that's not a bad one. Yeah.
Oh, look, they're both Madam.
Yeah,
That's
they're both
cool.
Madam Mims. Oh, we're always happy for Cinderella. But yeah, I just left them on the table with literally all my other cards, and the foil ones are bending. So I guess they're no longer cold foils. I guess that was a way to make them, but I don't know. I'm probably playing Baja. Yeah. No, Baja looks fun. So Baja does look really fun this set. Yeah.
No,
I think
don't care about that.
I think Ink Geyser just looks fun. I really enjoyed Baja. As much as I didn't enjoy it, I really did enjoy it last set. So I don't know. I'll probably end up playing some more of it. I prefer the cold foils. Yeah. So is that just a printing technique? Like, because I just thought they just called them cold foils. All right. Is that all of them?
It is.
All right. Let's get to the new cards.
Yeah. Are you keeping these?
Silica packets will help. Other than that, there are humidity things. Yeah, I saw. Okay, so this is the trove. So I'm sure everybody's pretty much opened their stuff yet, but that's the counter if you want to show that off in case they haven't. I don't know. You can hold it up a little bit. Jeez, make it a little bit easier.
Hold it up like that?
To the camera. God.
Sorry, I don't do this.
All right, you're good. They've seen it now.
You're being a bully.
My understanding is it's something to do with the way you apply the foiling. Okay, sweet. Hey, I appreciate it, JD. Thank you very much, man. We'll see if... No, I'm pretty lucky in the fact that Molly here, my wife, normally opens at least one enchanted per case. But she was pretty unlucky all of last set. She did open one enchanted last set in a case, but other than that, nothing else at all last set. You can go ahead and start, baby.
Okay.
So we'll see how she does tonight. So we're wearing our matching Stitch jerseys for luck. We'll see if it helps. Yeah.
I love them.
My wife has not seen any of the new cards. So when we do these openings, these are all new for her. So
I'm just excited about the pictures. I know y'all are looking for certain stuff. But I just think they're all so cute. Oh, hey.
I'm trying to be a little bit more organized when we. Hopefully that all that clicking doesn't. I'm trying to be organized and watch what you pull at the same time. This is not gonna go well for me. Magic had a problem with foils curling so bad that there was a card that was only printed as a foil promo version. There were cases where head judges would issue proxies. Yeah, so I kind of saw. Oh, we're happy about Pete. All right.
Oh,
yeah. I kind of saw something like that today. People were talking about the foiling issue, and I think they mentioned that specifically, and like that issue, and they've talked about like in some card games, like there's been foil issues before where you could like tell the difference in the foil cards versus the non-foil, so they were not able to play them in tournaments, and I hope it doesn't get to that point. Like, I really like these full foils. Hey, Tramp's a good one.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. I really like these full foil cards. Like, I think they'd be pretty to play with. So.
What do you mean full foil? What's different? Like the outside of this foil?
Well, the whole thing is foil. So even that, and that's not. That's
foil
new.
Before?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
So.
Just learning so much, you guys. Crunchies. Oh, that Snow White one is pretty. There's a lot of new Dalmatian cards.
Yeah, there are. Dalmatian is gonna be fun to play. My plan for organizing these as we went is not going to work out the way I wanted it to.
That also looks cool. Why not?
Oh no, we need to change that Nightbot. I don't know if I have a good way of doing it right now.
Do you want to wait?
No, they'll still see it. I'll just do it over here so you can still see what you're doing.
Oh, I don't need to see. Because I don't think I do.
All right, I'm gonna get in front of the camera really quick, and it's gonna be kind of a little bit of annoying. So, just bear with me. I need to turn these Nightbots off.
Ooh, that one's pretty. Ooh, Elsa. Oh, that's way cool.
There we go.
Look at this one.
Oh, that's good. All right, I thought it was the
This?
foil one, but it's
not?
even being regular.
It's just, but
That
it's
is,
different.
yep.
Why is it different?
Because that's the legendary, and that's the best legendary we could have pulled. So, good job, baby. Give me that one.
Oh.
That one gets its own special
I earned
sleeve.
the case?
Yep.
Okay.
That one gets its own special sleeve. What is Tamatoa at right now? I think it's like a $55 card, even regular. So, good job, baby.
Cool.
You earned your keep for the night. I'd still like to see an enchanted,
Would
but
you?
we're okay with that. So, yeah. All right, only 3 more to go, babe. Only 3 more to go. Part of the aversion to foil cards is that people are getting game losses at
Ooh.
SCG events, Magic's due to marked cards. Yeah. It's up to a regular's up to $70. That is insane. Like, I'm sure it's going to drop soon. Just right now it's super hot
What
and
is-
in high demand, the crab that you pulled. Like, it's in really high demand right now, but still it's a $70 legendary. That is just that's wild. Like, even just 50 for a non-foil legendary is just wild. Like, that is crazy. All right. Let me start opening boxes.
Wait, there's more?
Yeah.
My fingers are gonna be hurting. Oh, it's a Baymax. He's so cute.
All right. The first box.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, babe. There's only, 24, 48.
It's already starting to get hurting.
There's 96 packs. That's it. He'll settle at Maui. Yeah, that's what I think as well, Kennedy. And I'm okay with that. Like, I pulled 1 half shark last set. So right now I'm tied with my half shark pull rate. And I hope to get a little bit more lucky than that. Abby, you look way too happy right now. You're such a little nerd, baby.
Me?
Yeah, you. The Oswald jump was wild. I tried telling people that when we saw Scrooge and Tamatoa that Oswald was going to see a jump. Like, people were going to play with it. People were going to try it out. And it was right. And I managed to convince some people to buy their play sets. And they're very happy right now that they did. So,
Aw.
it's just wild. Yeah, that Oswald jump is just
Ooh, look at
pretty
Keenan.
crazy. He is squishy. Yeah, I don't. Oh, that's a pretty foil.
Can I set these on
Do you
top
know
of
what
these?
movie that's from?
Yeah, Rescue Rangers.
Rescue Rangers?
Or not
Put it in front of the camera again. Tell him that's from Rescue Rangers. No, do it.
I don't want
Do
to.
it.
I don't want to.
Be like, look at this Rescue Rangers card, guys.
No.
Do it.
No, I don't remember. I do. I can picture the whole movie, but I don't.
You're
remember.
close. Maybe the chat will help you out. So, maybe the chat will help you out. So, I thought you already had yours. Man, because weren't you playing an item deck? Oh no, you were playing an item deck with the bot cards things. I'm sorry. It's Vince's fault. Just blame Vince, all right?
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
one.
that's a speak of the devil. Like, that's another good one.
That
good
one's
job,
cool,
baby.
Thanks. earn a sleeve good?
It earns a sleeve good. So.
That's right. 2 sleeves, guys. I've earned 2 sleeves.
All right. He's so squished. Anyways.
Oh, what card was it? Where'd you put it?
Oh.
The shameful one.
Penny the Orphan. Maybe you guys can help her out, all right? Because she thinks this.
Watched it.
She thinks this is from Rescue Rangers.
I know, but
but
we just watched
she's
that
very
movie.
close, and no, we have not watched this
That's
movie.
not literally what we just watched.
No, not even a little bit. Well, actually,
it is.
like 6 months ago.
Because they come into like her grandpa's shop or dad's shop or whatever, right? And she hides.
No.
Yes, and then the mice help her.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, but I can't.
That's right, playing microbots. Let's see. BS items will be meta. Yeah. Well, and that's just the thing, right? Is that the thing with Oswald is we wanted that for our Dalmatian deck. Yep, we'll put him in a sleeve. He doesn't necessarily need it, but we really wanted it. So
we just like it.
I think that the thing with Oswald is a high roll card. Oh, Theo, you don't know where she's from either?
Oh my gosh, what is the movie? Tell me. Do you not remember the name?
No, I remember. That's why I know you're close when you said Rescue Rangers.
So other people can see it, maybe guess.
Well now she's gone.
Lost it. Hey. Oh, Bolt.
But Oswald's just a really good high roll card. Like when I look at Oswald, I look at Flynn Rider for red purple. Red purple didn't need Flynn to win, but Flynn definitely helped them win. So it was a helpful. But I do think that red purple had a better chance of winning without. I think red purple had a better chance of winning without Flynn than blue steel does without Oswald. Like I think Oswald is much more important to them winning their game than Jeremy and Zan are letting on. Because the games where they didn't high roll with Oswald, man, your head is just right in my way. The games they didn't win with, or the games they didn't high roll with Oswald were much slower, or losses overall. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the meta develops around it. It was day 2, right? So things will change. People will figure it out. And we'll move on from there. So I still think Amber Steel aggro is incredibly strong. I've had a lot of success with it in testing so far. But we'll see. We'll see how the meta develops.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. I need to mess with my Nightbot later. Nightbot normally removes those, but it's been so long since I've streamed on Twitch that I'm sure I've missed some updates or missed some changes and stuff. So we'll just let unauthorized surface bot stay for a little bit. But
Oh, look it! He's from that movie too.
no. Oh my goodness, you're thinking of 2 different movies.
Okay.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
I guess a lot.
All right. Well, maybe you guys. Penny, yes. So real quick before I answer that. So Fidget. Well, Theo, do you know what movie Fidget is from? So we've got 2 cards that Molly has no idea what they're from, and I'll pull the other one, and we'll see.
Wait, is Penny the one with the TikTok croc in it with the ruby?
TikTok Croc is a different movie.
Okay,
That's
maybe-
Peter Pan.
No, but the one I'm thinking about has crocodiles in it. The
And a ruby. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I know what movie I'm thinking about, but they are 2 separate movies. You are correct.
Yes.
So we have not watched this one. This one we watched recently.
Yes.
That one we have not.
Well, the chat's helping you out. The last one there.
Yes, Mouse Detective. Okay.
Great Mouse Detective.
Okay, so then where's the penny from? Help me, people. Help me.
Is it from TikTok Croc? No, it's a different movie.
Stop.
Penny the Orphan is from. Ooh, we're happy with that one.
Yeah. That looks cool.
And Thunder and Bolt. Not Great Mouse Detective. It's from. Look what you've done now.
Yeah, Coco. Where's it from? Tell us.
Rescuers Down Under.
I said Rescue Rangers.
You said Rescue Rangers. That's like a totally
But
different
I
show.
meant
That's a
the
TV
same
show, isn't it? Like Rescue Rangers is with Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers,
Yeah,
Chip
aren't
and
they in that one
No, it's a different thing. It's completely different. It's with Bianca and what's the other mouse's name? What's Bernard? Bianca and Bernard.
But aren't they affiliated with
No.
Chip and Dale?
No. Stop it.
I think he's bullying
Just
me,
do your
guys.
job.
I
Open
think he's
packs.
bullying me.
Yeah, I'm happy with the foil Baymax, Theo. I'm happy with that one. That one does bring me
Aw,
joy.
Ford.
So far, we're not. All right, we're definitely gonna have our play set of tramps.
Alrighty.
But we're getting some foils that I wanted. All right, any puppy foils I'm happy with. Foil Baymax I'm happy with. It's not a foil Tamatoa, but that's okay. Famous last words to the wife.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, she gets distracted so easily. So it's her old age.
Chip and Dale. Did Coco tell you that we dressed up as Chip and Dale for our 10K race at Disney?
Theo would probably know. I don't know if JD would know.
I
But
made our costumes and they were perfection. You just hit my hand with the scissors.
I did. You weren't working fast enough.
Sorry, I don't remember that later.
Streamer attempts to get mugged on ship. No, I've created a good situation here. Momo doesn't know how to cook, you see. So she's domesticated. She needs me.
But I am learning.
She is
Air
learning.
fryer, so I can sustain myself. It just doesn't taste great. Now I have that song, Chip and Dale, stuck in my head.
Yeah, no, Amber Emerald is something that I've been super excited about ever since I saw Lady, the super rare, and I knew it would see success because what it does so well in being just a great aggro deck. And one of the issues that Amber Emerald had the previous sets is draw. But now with the Tramp and with Lady, so first off, Lady helps you draw, right? It brings back two 1-drops. But Tramp also kind of feeds off of not drawing, right? Because now you can cheat out Chernobygs. And so that's just really cool. HelloFresh and Factor. There you go. Well, then she'd have to learn how to turn the stove on.
I have actually wanted to try Factor meals, but then one of my friends here locally opened a Clean Eats, so I get pre-made meals from them, and they're pretty good.
But yeah, Amber Emerald, I'm really excited for. I did talk to Paul. He's the one that ran and made top 8, took 6th or 7th with the Amber Emerald. He said that one of his biggest weaknesses with his list specifically was unfortunately Ruby Sapphire. And the reason for that is if you look at his list, it focuses hard on cheating out Chernobygs, which is really good against Blue Steel. And it can be good against Ruby Amethyst or Ruby Sapphire, but he would just, if he didn't, oh, that's good. We're happy with that.
I love him.
If he didn't cheat out Chernobygs, then Big Sizu and Little Sizu would just eat his whole board up, and he would just get beat up that way. So he wants to add more 3-attack characters, or try and figure out how to capitalize on cheating out, Chernobygs better. So.
Ooh, Jasmine. Glass slipper.
Oh, we're not upset about that. I do want to try something with that, so we're not upset about it. She does look really pretty.
I know. Ooh, Ralph.
I was disappointed we didn't see more Ruby Steel, but Ruby Steel is gonna take some time. I think it has potential. And that's kind of what I was gonna talk about. it's in an interesting place because it requires challenging characters to gain a lot of lore. And unfortunately, Ruby Sapphire doesn't leave you a lot of characters to challenge. The other problem is the new Blue Steel song doesn't leave you a lot of characters to challenge either, and it's on a whole bunch of songs. Now, if it was the Blue Steel from last set, there are a lot of characters for you to challenge.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. It's a foil legendary. Not a good one, but it's still a foil legendary. So that makes it better. So good job, baby.
Cool.
We're happy. We'll give it a case. We'll give it a sleeve.
It gets a sleeve.
So but yeah, it's just that's kind of the problem right now is that it's not a big challenge meta, and when it's not a challenge meta, I don't know what Ruby Sapphire does. Or not Ruby Sapphire, but Ruby Steel does. So
Because he was in that movie
yes,
too.
he was in Great Mouse Detective. Hey, another legendary. Good job, baby.
I'm learning.
You're learning. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
All right, we got the Bagheera. Good job, baby. Jasmine was really good in limited. I think the ally bodyguard can make something. Yeah, I think I like all the ally support we saw this set. Like, I think there's some cool opportunities with all the allied support. It just needs a little bit more work.
Oh, look, that's cool. The queen.
Oh, another legendary. Wow. Good job, babe. This is actually our third queen because I got 2 in sealed.
Ooh.
No, that's our second queen. I only got 1 in sealed.
You got 17 legendary from his case.
Nice. Yeah. Let's see. How many are we at, babe? We're at 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. So we're doing good. Not quite at 17 yet, but we have time to catch up. Lady Cluck.
Oh, that's cute.
17 legendaries. That is nice.
Oh, the Snow White one's cool.
Oh, speak of the devil. There's Mushu. Baby, you gotta show the camera so they can see. There you go.
Well, then it gets like a weird glare.
It doesn't have a glare.
Okay, I need my union water break.
Okay. I don't think we talked about that in the contract, but that's okay. Queen is going to be good this set. Put all those pesky items and actions back in the deck and hide them. Yeah. No, I agree. I think Queen does have a lot of possibilities. I didn't read Queen close enough at first, but the fact that you get to choose the things to put on the bottom of the deck is super awesome. Like we saw it on stream get used against Sapphire Steel, and that was hey, that's a foil one. Yeah, it's a good one. It's not the foil legendary we want,
Look,
but
the little butterflies are like 3D.
yeah, a foil legendary all the same. So foil legendary Baloo. Happy about that. Very nice.
Like, yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. I think Queen. There you go. I think Queen does need to be explored more. I do not think they gave it enough justice. I think that Gantu needs to be explored more in Purple Steel, and it will just it will just come with time. Like everybody's doom and glooming, talking about how the meta is, blue steel is busted and red, like all this stuff, but it's day 3 of the new meta and no one's like, there's still so much to explore. Like it took what, 2.5 months before we saw green blue start to take off. So there's so much. There's still so much to explore and so many different things we can try that people just need to calm down and relax a little. That's all. People just need to calm down and relax a little. All right. What are we seeing here? Wendy, Mufasa, super rare, legendary, Donald Duck. Good job. Ooh, and a foil glass slipper. We're happy about that too. I do want 2 foil glass slippers, so there's one of them. All right, there's a Donald Duck. We're making progress, babe. All right, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendaries so far. You're doing good. Let me grab some more sleeves. Chippendale.
See, now it's stuck in your head too.
Now it's stuck in my head too. You got me.
That's right.
Oh, yuck. A red blue item. Okay.
Oh, Baymax.
I was excited to see no ward in the Sapphire decks. Yeah, Born has an enchanted. Yeah, he sent me a picture of it. We'll see if I. Ooh, is that a foil Bianca?
Yeah.
We're happy with that. We wanted that. We'll see. It's very pretty. Is that your Cinderella slipper, Theo, that you traded in already for store credit? Look what you did. You made Theo yawn.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's a good one we wanted to see.
That's a cool one. Whoa!
Yes. Oh, yes. That's the best one. Babe, good job. High five.
It's mine.
High five. Yes.
Can I go to bed now?
No. There we go, babe. Holy crap. We've never pulled the Chase Enchanted.
The what enchanted?
It's so everything has a chase card, and it's what you're hoping to get. So your chase card is always the most expensive card, but your chase card is also something that you want to see. And
okay.
so this is the most expensive card we could have pulled.
Okay.
I don't know how much it is right now. I know it was 300.
Does this get your 3-case thing where you like put in the thing and then the other one?
It might. So, holy crap. Oh man. Literally just opened my YouTube app and this is the first thing I saw.
I was here.
What's up, Robert? Holy crap. Babe, we've never pulled the chase card.
It's our matching attire.
It's the matching Stitch jerseys. That's what it is.
We gotta always do our matching attire.
That is. All right, I need to get.
Well, do we even need to open the rest?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Okay, I need to get.
Do you want me to, can I keep? Oh, he said currently 320.
320. Woo. Yeah, I need to get
All right,
this.
I'm just gonna move this over a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Where did I put?
So now is that the only one we'll get? Like only
No,
legendary?
we can still get more.
Oh, okay. Do you remember last one I did? The legendary was the very last card. After
Oh,
like
I
an hour?
remember.
Ugh.
I remember. I was trying not to cry.
I felt so bad. I was so scared. Ooh, a Cheshire cat. I don't know if we care about that.
No.
Okay, we don't care about the cat. Let's not neglect the Aurora she got in the same pack. I know, I think the Aurora is cool. But, you know.
Hey, Aurora, I
still
still love the Aurora. I was very excited for the Aurora. Okay. I'm just I'm very excited. We've never pulled the Chase Enchanted before.
We a lot, but y'all saw it was me. I did it.
All right.
Someone pulled 2 at the sealed event today.
Yeah, so at Born the Game we did an event today, or they did an event today, and they pulled one of the guys pulled 2 Enchanteds because didn't Dana pull 2 Enchanteds at the last sealed event? Is that just? All right.
Him up here 'cause I love
Yep.
him.
We can leave him up
Well,
there.
we
Well,
can't see
calm
him.
down.
Calm down. I'll tell you to calm down.
All right. Good job, babe. I'm proud of you.
You're really slacking if you want to cut some more open.
Well, I had to. I'll be honest. I fully expected us to not open an Enchanted. I wasn't.
The whole pack?
Yeah. I just
Why?
because you were really bad luck last set.
What do you mean? I got one last set.
We opened like 200 packs after that case, and nothing.
Well,
So
that's not my fault.
I don't know. You opened them all.
You picked bad packs.
So currently 320. That's amazing. And then we pull a legendary in it as well. That was
Again,
oh
with the
man.
Wii.
That was great. Oh man, that feels that. Oh, good job, babe. Good job. I'm proud of you.
I'm here for the people.
What's going on my phone? Nothing important. Okay. We still have 2 more boxes to go after all these. All the way home. Wee wee wee.
What other legendaries are in this one that we could get?
Mickey Mouse
Okay.
is a good one. We want to see Mickey Mouses.
Okay.
We'd be very happy if we could see more Tamatoas because I'm not going to buy any because that's way more than I want to spend on a blue card. So we'd be happy with that, but we've still got Mickey Mouse.
How many different legendaries do they release with each one?
What is it? 2 per color, I think. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So a total of 12.
Oh, there's a Donald Duck.
We pulled the Donald Duck.
Or Enchanted Aurora is the second most expensive.
Yeah, okay.
We got 2 crabs.
We pulled the Donald Duck. She was going too fast and probably had it changed so you didn't see it. Okay. Okay, so we're missing. We've got the Lady Tremaine, so we're missing the second green. Oh, the Hercules Actions, the other green one we're missing. So we need that still.
Hi, baby.
Hi,
baby girl.
We're missing. We've got Aurora, but we don't have the other yellow one. What's the other yellow legendary? I know I wasn't necessarily happy with either one. Oh, Radigan for red. Okay, we don't have Radigan yet. The yellow one. Bagheera. Yep, we got Bagheera.
Oh,
Tuck Tuck.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the illusion foils do look really good. So,
Man, you were in my way.
Abby, you're about to get down. Minnie, that's right. Okay, so we need Minnie, we need Radigan, and Minnie, Mickey, and Radigan, and the Hercules one. So we need 4 more still to have one of each. I can't believe you pulled the no, I can't believe we pulled. Hey, speak of the devil, there's the Radigan.
Okay.
Oh, and a foil Pete.
Okay.
All right. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. All right. So all right, we got both the ruby ones. Okay. We're making good progress. So now we need Mickey, Minnie, and Hercules.
I think this one is so cute.
The
Oh, my
Kakamora,
Pascal.
your baby Pascal. You're making this very difficult, young lady.
She just wants to be a part of.
Holy
Is that
crap.
the one we
That's
wanted?
one of the ones we needed. Yeah. You're doing great, babe. Keep it up. I hope you're not using all your luck right now because we still have 2 more boxes to go through. So
I think I've done such a good job already that I should get a foot rub.
we'll see.
No, I've seen.
Let's see some more Tamatoas. I don't know. You're doing pretty good, babe. I'm very proud of you right now. You'll definitely get a nice high five later. Nice good game.
Oh, thank you card.
Yep, we'll give you a good game later.
Good game.
So,
Oh, it's a shiny Bucky.
ooh, was that a Gant too?
No, yeah, but it's not shiny.
Ooh, yeah, but we needed that. We
Oh,
need 4 of those. So, buy her a foot massage machine. She's too picky for a foot massage machine. So,
A little bit.
she's doing better than I did on my boxes. I know hey, I'm not gonna take that away from her. She's doing a very good job. I'm very impressed. So
I haven't seen that one yet.
I think that's our playset of Tramp, so that's good. Oh, I need to open I need to open these packs right here that I still have.
Slurricane. My fiance
A machine?
bought one and she loves it.
Yeah.
Which one does she have? Maybe I just haven't seen any of the good ones. Or where did she get it?
Remind me later, babe. I need to go back and clip pulling the enchanted.
Oh, okay.
And because I have no idea how to do that, so I'll have to like YouTube it.
Oh, that's not like a you issue.
I know.
Can we post it on Instagram?
Yeah, you need to start doing more with my social media pages.
Make you Insta famous?
Make me Insta famous, baby.
Insta famous?
Yep.
I don't know if Instagram's ready for you.
I'm calling it now. Watch her pull another enchanted. That would be wild. And our buddy Vince at Locals would be so very upset. I already know the meme.
That's cool.
I already know the meme he would send me. I already know the meme he's going to send me when I post the enchanted Tamatoa. So I already know what he'll send me for that. If I pull a second one, he's not gonna send me a very nice meme. So wait, he did get an enchanted? When did he get an enchanted? He told me he didn't get an enchanted from his case. So did he just pull an enchanted from something else?
Look at her.
I know. She's just living her best life right now.
Her best life.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, he didn't pull an enchanted. Okay.
I love the artwork on the Snow White. Ooh, this would fast.
Oh, gotcha. He didn't pull it from the case, but he pulled one from something else. Okay. I'm tracking now. I'm on board. We're talking the same language. I got a foil Tamatoa, but my enchanted was restoring Atlantis. Is the foil Tamatoa worth more than the enchanted Atlantis? Because that would kind of suck. But I guess that is the nice thing about pulling a foil Tamatoa right now, is it's almost like getting an enchanted. Like, so that's pretty cool. Oh, we needed the Mushu. So
I like Mushi.
it is worth more. Oh. I mean, I guess there's that. So I guess it's almost like pulling two enchanteds in a way. So my job is to confuse. Oh, stupid Belle.
Why don't you like Belle?
Because she's annoying right now. Oh, we're happy with the bolt.
Why are you
Dang it, I
annoying?
just bought 4 of those peppers.
Tisk, tisk,
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, she's just really good right now. So, foil Tamatoa around 80-ish last I checked. Atlantis was 55? Holy crap. I don't even know if locations enchanted start that low. Like,
You have so many of these.
I'm glad the slipper was a decent price. Yeah. Well, the thing about slipper is there is potential for the slipper to see play. Like, we just have to find a way. Because like there's a lot of ways to get slipper in your discard. Like, I don't know. We just have to find a way. Maybe there's a way to do like a yellow purple thing with the Cinderella, because then you could use the Tutor Merlin to tutor the Cinderella. Ooh, yay. Ooh, yes, enough. Babe, that's our third
cool.
foil legendary.
That's so cute.
Yeah, that's all right. There we go, babe. You're doing good. You're doing really good. You know what? You can take another Union water break. All right, there you go.
Get a water break, guys.
That was really good. So I know, third foil legendary. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, so you mentioned the Prince part, and that is an issue, right? But there are lots of ways to discard it from your hand, and that might be one reason you have to go Amber Steel if you want to make it work. Because if you go Amber Steel, you can run Mulan and Simba to discard cards from your hand. So that's an option. And of course, Wheel. If you run Wheel, will discard cards from your hand.
So which one do we
Ooh.
Which ones do we still need?
We're happy with that. A second Bagheera. Taking off, Theo? All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you again soon, buddy. So, let's see. But yeah, I think there's ways to make Slipper work with the reach. Maybe you can run like a purple-yellow list and you run the Tutor Merlin so you can tutor out Cinderella to, get the Slipper, that kind of thing. So I don't know. I need to find someone to buy my bells before it drops too low. Oh, did you pull a bunch of foil bells? Because the thing with those foil bells is you just need to sell them off before the mass retailers, right? But that does become difficult if no one at your locals is wanting them, right? So, the enchanted bell. Ooh, that's our third queen. Not our third. That's our second queen in this case.
Okay.
So feels good. Good job, babe. Good job. Maybe we'll end up with a play set of queens. Okay, so the red blue bell. Okay. Yeah, there was a chance for, we saw Jonathan running bell, and he placed second at the 10K event. So they're like, people are clearly trying it, but one of the issues at the 10K event for Bell is he took second, and he never actually got to play the bell. So that was an issue as well. I don't know, Wrath. I don't sell or buy things online, or cards at least, but there are a lot of just sale Facebook pages and stuff. So I know. Check out the Lorcana Goons Discord. Actually, people do a lot of trading over the Lorcana Goons Discord if you're in there. So stop that.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, a third Pete. Nice.
I'm just so tired.
But yeah, Lorcana Goons, I see people doing trades all the time in there, and then lots of people to vouch for other people, and then if you have any like questions about vouch, like is someone like, people will tell you if you can trust them or not, that kind of thing. So I'd check that out, and maybe someone's looking in there. I wish I had just opened the box at Born to Game and traded it. Oh yeah, I mean you still could, right? So I don't know. Yeah, because there's not a lot of people. Ooh, no, because Andrew doesn't buy Enchanteds normally. He tries to trade for Enchanted. So I know Andrew collects the Princess Enchanted, so he'll probably want the bell. That's okay. That's what I thought. I wondered if it was you when you said Born to Game, because Wrath of Tempest is your melee tag, isn't it? I think it is. But yeah, so never mind. You can't really, not really worth your time to trade it into James anymore. I mean, I'll see Andrew on Friday. I can ask Andrew if he's in the mood for buying a bell. He collects all the Princess Enchanted, so he was there today actually. Holy crap, it's Jasper and Horace. What's going on, man? It's been so long since I've streamed. How you been, man? Like, how you been? Jasper and Horace, if you remember him at all, babe, he is watching all of the Disney movies. Last time I streamed, he was on, like, movie 24. So, where are you at now on that journey, Jasper? Is work life calmed down so you get to continue watching them all? Oh, that's a good point too, Mark. So they'll most likely be buying them at that point because it'll have been 2 weeks, and they'll most likely be buying them because there's going to be so many people at Safari that will want to buy enchanteds probably. So yeah, they'll probably be interested in it. I would imagine. So that would probably work out well for you. And then it is store credit. So well, I guess Vince already registered you, huh? So I guess the store credit wouldn't mean much to you. I was gonna say you could use the store credit to register, but I know Vince already registered for you. So see TikTok.
What about him?
He's from Peter Pan.
You waited now. I pulled like 80 of
I
them.
know.
I know. You're just being a bully.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. I had to put it on hold because my mom got oh.
So I am helping with taking care of the movie I last watched was Pixar Brave. Okay, yeah. Well, crap, man. Well, I hope I hope she's doing all right, man. I know Brave is what you were on last time we talked, actually, I think. So, but I hope she's doing well. Like she got out of the hospital, so that's a good sign, right? But I'm glad you were there to be able to take care of her. Yeah, that's one of the things. If my mom ever needed someone to take care of her, like unfortunately I couldn't, right? So I'm glad you were able to be there for her. Mark, I didn't know you played 40K. That is, I've never looked into the prices of that game, but looking at people playing it, all the action figures and the books and the paint and all of the stuff that goes into it, the structures. Excuse me. I can't imagine it's a super cheap game to get into. If I had to guess. So, but yeah, crazy game. Really, every time I watch the first time I watched someone play it, I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. And then the guy pulls out a laser pointer and a tape measure, and I was like, nope, I'm out. Like that's it. Like a laser pointer and a tape measure, and then consulting like a book. I was like, too much for me. Nope, nothing I can do here. So, yeah, foil penny. Foil penny's nice. Unfortunately, I bought 4 foil pennies on day 1 because I knew I was gonna play it. So, yeah, a little bit unfortunate. So, and then what's up, Master? Yeah, no, we're getting pretty lucky on this case. This has been a very good case for us so far. We got the foil Tammy. We've pulled 3 foil legendaries, 1 regular Tamatoa. So it's been a pretty good case. It has been a really good case so far. And we've got 1 box left and 7 packs left for this current box. Teach your kids 40K and they will never be able to afford a drug addiction. Yeah. I don't know. The way people are talking about Lorcana right now, I don't know. I've never played another TCG, right? I've never played Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, or any of that. But I saw a post today that had all kinds of comments and reactions and impressions on it. And they were talking about how Lorcana is just too expensive to get into now and too expensive to play competitively. And I don't know if I agree with that. I think I can build Purple Steel to be I think I can build a good Purple Steel deck with like $150. And I think if I went to a Magic the Gathering player and said, hey, I can play a deck for $150 that will win tournaments, they would crap themselves at that. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and all those other games are a lot cheaper than that. And it's just like Modern that can be really expensive. But I think we're kind of blessed with Lorcana with the cost to get into it. But 2 cases and a trove for me, 1 enchanted. It's the awful 2 cases and a trove and 1 enchanted. Oh man, it always makes me feel so bad for people that don't pull at least 1 enchanted from a case. Like,
You're slipping.
ooh, a second mini. Good job, babe. Yeah, no, that's a good point, man. Yeah, like, I mean, look at Blurple. Blurple, yeah, another $100 to $150 deck that excuse me, can easily win tournaments as well. So, like, I don't know. It's I don't know. I think maybe it's when people are complaining, maybe it's their first time they've played a card game, that kind of thing. So, that's the one. Yeah, I've been really lucky in the past, so it's catching up.
About to fall.
Yeah, it sucks when life catches up with us sometimes. I need to open the other box, baby. Baby, you're almost done. You're zooming through.
Thank goodness. I have to get up so early.
What time? 9?
5
5?
a.m.
Poor Boo, you're too old to get up at 5 now.
Single digits.
Pokemon is a $50 like you can build a meta deck for $50? Is that what you're saying? Okay, if that's what you're saying, that would make sense because I did see somebody talking about how Pokemon will release like really competitive meta cards in like gift sets or stuff like that. So it's not dependent on luck to pull them. So I could see why Pokemon would be so cheap to get into. But that's wild. $50 for a meta deck? That's pretty crazy. But I do know that collecting Pokemon is pretty pricey.
You gotta catch them all.
There you go, babe. You gotta catch them all. So, okay. So that is really, but at the same time, Pokemon's been around for how long, right? I mean, has Pokemon been around? Has the Pokemon TCG been around longer than Magic? I know Magic's 31 years old. Like, it was founded in, 93, I think? So, is Pokemon older than that? Any meta deck is $50. Okay, I am a little jealous of that. I am a little jealous that they can play a meta deck for $50. So, Magic was the original. Okay. So, and then Pokemon. So... There we go. Oh, babe, you caught up completely. I'm behind. I guess you can take a union break. I'll allow it. Pulled Baymax last set when he was spiking. Mufasa. Oh, yeah. Yo, you have seen some really good luck. So, so I guess it did catch up to you. The first Pokemon game was Game Boy. It was 1996 in Japan. Okay. Okay, so not quite as old as Magic. That is wild though. $50 meta decks. That is wild. So but I guess people. So that is interesting. So that means that Pokemon is legitimately making all their money just from people buying so many packs and things for collections. Because if people aren't chasing meta cards, hey, good job, babe. That gets its own one. Good job. We're happy with that. Very nice.
I want all of them. You already have that one.
Very nice. We're happy with another crab, baby. Pokemon single-handedly paid for all my Magic the Gathering and bad habits as a teenager. I know, so it's so interesting because I keep hearing about other TCGs paying people's way into like Lorcana, $65 and on the rise. Yeah, that's my second Tamatoa tonight so far. Or I guess my second regular. Not, and then the enchanted one. No big deal. So oh, that's right, because yeah, were you telling me about that at the Set Champs? How you did that? Because Inquest was like a magazine, I believe. But that would definitely feels bad to hear that. So I know Angel, she traded in a bunch of her Magic the Gathering to get into Lorcana. because Angel wouldn't be caught dead playing anything that's not shiny in her Lorcana decks. So she runs all enchanted foil decks. So
Really?
yeah,
That's cool.
like she plays with $2,000 cards. So ooh, we needed the bolt. So. But yeah, our store owner, one of our local stores, Safari Zone Collectibles, they're the ones that sponsor me. You see the mat right here and everything. She plays the DLC. She plays the foil DLC Rapunzels in her Diggy Diggy hole deck. So
That's sad.
had my collection stolen while playing in the Junior Super Series for Magic in Orlando. Mox Emerald and signed foil. I'm going to assume the fact that Mark is saying ouch. That is not, that those were pretty expensive to lose. But even if they weren't, just getting your stuff stolen is just sucks. Like even if they cost next to nothing, like that still always sucks, because you go down there to have fun, right? And then that's gone. Especially if you were still playing and then your cards got stolen, like on a break or something, and then now you don't get to compete anymore. Like that sucks.
Humans just suck.
Yep. Some humans just suck.
Oh, he was 16.
As a 16-year-old, yeah.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh.
What printing of Max? Oh, okay. Beta. Ooh, beta's probably definitely not. Definitely ouch. So. All right, babe.
Oh, is this like what they belong to?
Yep. So they belong. You can put it in those colored decks now. Nope, it has to be blue and green. But that's
can't be just a green deck?
nope, it can't be just a green deck. Some people really like that. Some people really don't like that. I'm on board with it. I can get on board.
Starting to feel my finger.
Well, you're almost done. We're almost done. Aw. You better pick it up, babe. I want another enchanted.
Pick it up?
I want another enchanted.
And I
So,
want a full night of sleep, so
well, how's it feel to want?
you tell me. How does it feel?
We're still missing a couple legendaries
Which
also.
ones?
We're missing. Let's see if we get it. 4K now. Oh, Jesus. Did you see the post that Disney is considering going back to hand-drawn animation for future? Give me that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what's up, Hakuna Mufasa? Yeah, we pulled the chase card, thankfully. So, no, we need the Mickey. Thank you, Kennedy. We need the Mickey. That's the one we're still waiting on.
Is that the only one?
So, I think so. I'll double check in a second. But no, I did not see that post, Jasper. If you happen to see it again, post it, throw it in the Discord, or I'll look it up later too. But if you get a chance, because that'd be kind of cool. That'd be interesting. Yeah. So, didn't get a single Bagheera. Oh no. Did you? I'm assuming you wanted Bagheeras. I'm not super high on, and no enchanted. Oh no. Man, that does feel bad. Jeez, I keep hearing that a lot, that people just didn't get an enchanted in their case. Hey,
I got it.
Well, there we go. We spoke it into existence.
Okay, so
Good job.
Any other ones?
I guess just enchanteds now.
So we got.
I think we got all the legendaries. Let's see.
I need you to check.
Okay, we've got Bagheera and Mickey. We've got Minnie and Aurora. So Minnie and Aurora. We've got Bagheera and Mickey. We've got Scrooge and Tamatoa.
Okay.
We've got Ratigan and Baloo.
Okay.
Donald Duck and Queen.
Okay.
And Tremaine and Hercules. We got them all.
Yes!
Good job. We did get the Donald. We did get the Donald. But she moved through it so fast, and while it was crooked. So you guys didn't get to enjoy that one because she was selfish.
Put it back up here. If you're gonna be a bully about it, let the people see.
Let the people see.
Let the people see.
There's the Donald.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't want to let you guys share in the joy. We'll just.
Is that good?
Yep.
Do you like those?
I'm about to open a second case. Very nice, man. That's the problem with getting lucky cases like this one, is it makes me want to buy another case,
but
but
there would be like nothing in it.
yeah, it would be like nothing in it. So I can't do it. Not when one case gets you every common and uncommon you need. So it's tough to be like, let me buy another one, and then I end up with all of this bulk that I can't do anything with. So, and that just, I hate organizing cards. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I don't want to do anything with it. So, I don't know. If you don't quit shaking the screen like that, you're going to give him seasickness or something. Like,
so
motion
hard.
sickness. If I get a second enchanted case, I'm crashing out.
No.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's a good one. We'll give that one a little thing.
A little something something.
Little something something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Little something something for the foil bell.
Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. At least I don't think I have.
Foil bell is probably worth like $10 right now, I'd imagine. So. Oh, that's a good point, Master. So, I mainly wanted to make sure I got my Tamatoas before the. Okay, yeah. No, that's a good point. And I imagine after the 8K, we'll see things like after these first couple weeks, like all these big tournaments are done, we're going to see things fall off.
$20.
Like, but man, do we see? She's like $20 right now. Oh, 10, 20. Supply and demand. I bet if I went to the CCS and was like, "Hey, I've got a foil bell here," I could get $20. You know, so some poor soul would be like rocking an all foiled out deck except for one bell, and I'd be like, "Hey, you want to look legit and not like a fool? Then buy this bell for $20." And they'd do it, I'm sure. I could get them. Everyone is distracted with Tamatoas. It's a good time to pick up other. Yeah, no, it is. It is. Again, supply and demand. You could offer up a Tamatoa to get a bunch of other cards. Like with Tamatoa alone, if you traded that to someone, that's pretty much a playset of most of the other enchanteds. Like not just one playset, but multiple playsets of like a playset of multiple enchanteds. Yeah, that's another legendary. So, good job, babe.
Okay, so I'm sure this is going to be like a silly question to all of you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, wait. But, okay, you ask your question.
You go first.
Nope, I was going to say, what movie is she from?
Oh, what makes the card value go down? Is it when something better comes out or like what?
All right. So, I don't know how well you guys can hear her when she talks. I just looked at the mic volume. So, let me know if you guys can actually hear her. But she asked, what makes card value go up?
No, what makes them decrease?
Oh, what makes card value decrease? Well, there's a couple things. There is, yeah, I'm definitely going to sell or trade the bell very quickly, the foil bell. So, yep, there you go.
Okay. Oh, that's cute.
Supply and demand's a huge thing. Like that is, especially this early, people want foils in their decks, and then tournaments coming, like tournaments that are happening. So that plays a huge piece in it. And then is the deck really good right now? So
as more people open more cards and like more of these come out into the world, will that also bring it down?
Possibly. So it can. It depends. If it's like a princess card, no. Princesses don't. Unless the market's just really weird, princesses often don't go down. Princesses will always go up when they are the enchanteds. Otherwise, no. Or otherwise, yes, they'll eventually drop. That's just what tends to happen. So, Julian, I play. Molly does not play. She entertained playing for a little while, and then I came home one day and I was like, I think she was listening to me stream one day. And she looked at me and said, "No, I'm out." Like, and she wanted nothing to do with it. So
I play Lorcana like I played Pokemon back in the day growing up. I just like to collect the cards. I like the pictures. And that's about it. I like to arrange them in different ways based on the mood that I'm feeling. Oh man, I used to rearrange my Pokemon cards all the time.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mufasa. Like, I play Blurple, but that's it. Other than that, I don't play any blue. I have played Blue Steel in the past, but where Blue Steel is meta right now, I won't play it. Because I just don't want to deal with those mirrors and everything. It's not my jam.
I think my wife is the same, to be honest.
Yeah, she's just a big Disney nerd. She likes to see Disney in the characters. She's not a Disney nerd that like knows all the movies very well. As she thought.
I know a fair amount.
Yeah. But she's a big Disney nerd.
Okay,
so
are these the last 4?
Yeah, Mark, they are the worst. And yes, these are the last 4.
Wait, who's
so
the worst?
Control mirrors.
Oh, okay.
Who beats New Blue Steel? I think Blurple, if it goes fast enough, can beat it. Because Blue Steel does take some time to get going, and Blurple has a lot of answers for Tamatoas and things like that. So I think Blurple can do it. They can go pretty fast when they want to and see the right stuff. We've had a lot of success with Blurple into Blue Steel, so that's worked really well. And I think I've had a lot of success with my Aggro Amber Steel card. I've had a lot of success with my Aggro Amber Steel list into Blue Steel and Red Blue so far. So it's out there. I think the Green Blue deck is going to be pretty good at beating, like, once Green Blue Ink Geyser gets figured out, I think that could be really good.
Oh, look at that. That looks cool.
Yeah.
It's all like glittery.
Yeah. I think Purple Steel with Gantu can be really good into it as well. I think there's a lot of stuff. People just have to figure it out. Last 2.
Okay, it's the last 2.
What's up, Markoth? What's up, man? Yeah, just, no big deal. We're only at 3, okay? It's only at 3 and no foiled Tamatoa yet. So we're not quite at a play set, but we'll see. We got, this and one more pack, so.
I'm scared.
Yeah, Kennedy, I think the Green Steel is one of those decks, though, that does take some time to figure out, but I think that has a lot of possibility. We saw the Shift Pete doing a lot of work, so that was really good. And their hands can get pretty small at the start before they start getting the Maurice's workshops going, so that's something. Enchanted's count as 2, I suppose.
Okay, last one. I'm scared.
Massa, if she ever considered Steel Fossa, has half the songs traditional while still being very aggro. Yeah, Steel Fossa saw a lot of success last set. It still could this set. I'm worried that it might be a little too slow for this set, but legendary? Yeah. No. Yes, it's still legendary, though. Good job, Boo. Good job. We ended with a legendary pack. We can't argue with that. All right. Now you got to set them out for everybody to see what we pulled.
I set them out? Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay.
All right. Put these 2 on top of each other.
Is it the same?
Yep. Well, you can kind of like do that.
Oh.
Yep.
So
okay.
do you just
Just put it next to Minnie. All right. Put Aurora above Minnie. There you go. Akuna, if it's possible, I think she wants to try something a little more involved and difficult. Hey, good for her wanting to try something more difficult. That's impressive. So foil Belle we'll just put right there.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse, put it next to Lady Tremaine.
But not next to
Yep, right there.
Sad.
So, switch Lady Tremaine and Mickey then.
Because they love each other.
There you go. Put Bagheera above Mickey Mouse. Yeah, no, the wife did very well. I'm very proud of her. Put this above Baloo.
Oh, I see what we're doing here.
Put this one right there. One of these is a foil Baloo. I think it's that one's a foil Baloo. No, this one's a foil Baloo. So we got a foil Baloo and a foil Minnie. Donald Duck, put that one
you.
right there.
Okay.
Put queen right above Donald. Put queen right there. Put Bagheera on the Bagheera.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, there you go. Put Tremaine on Tremaine. Hercules on Hercules.
What?
Hercules right there. There you go. Good job, babe. Look at what you did. Look at what you did, babe. All right, that was pretty good. That was actually all from the case. I don't think we pulled anything from the trove or the gift box. So pretty good case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 legendaries, and being 2 Tamatoas, a Scrooge, and an enchanted Tamatoa with a foil bell. Good job. Good job, babe. You can now take your union rest break.
Thanks.
For the night.
Okay, I expect all these to be in my binder.
Okay. Do you want to say anything to anybody before you leave? Now we're just going to talk about thoughts on Aurora and Steel Song. So.
Well, it's been fun. I'll see you when the next case situation happens.
All right. Love you, babe. You did great.
Oh, my sandals.
Do you want to show off the back of your jersey when you stand up?
Okay. Can they see the back of it? Oh, yeah, it's got stitchy.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right, can you have my water bottle on my phone?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, I'll leave the puppies with you for a little bit.
Of course you are.
Okay, bye, friends. Stay.
Oh no. So Aurora and Steel Song. So I don't know if you were following my Dreamborn. It's kind of hard to follow my Dreamborn because my Dreamborn is all over the place and there's lots of Steel Song lists on there. But I was trying Aurora for the sole reason that Gaston, I was trying her in the place of Gaston. And the reason for that is Gaston is not in a great position. It's easy for Blue Steel Song to banish, and it's really easy for Ruby Sapphire to banish. And there's not a lot of red purple, so that makes Gaston weaker as well. So Aurora is harder to be Strength of a Raging Fired. If they have baby Sizu, like, okay, sure. But that is the only reason I'd play her. I don't imagine her ability ever really coming into effect. If it does, it's going to be extremely, extremely rare. So, I don't know. I'm going to try her more because of the 4 body, but I'm just not super convinced yet. Right now, I'm trying more of a Bianca approach because Bianca does really well into Blue Steel Song as well as Ruby Sapphire. It's just a little bit slower. So that's something to keep in mind. But the allies for the deck are really good. So that's something. Yeah, that is one issue, Kennedy, that I found is that you can't search people. I don't think there's any way to search people with Dreamborn, and that's annoying. And I wonder if there's a way to do it. Like, I wonder if we can just make the request. Maybe no one's ever made the request to the mod. I'll have to check. I'll check. I'll check tonight before I go to bed. So, with Boomy's aggro song, but I haven't been able to see what other variations he's done since your interview. Let me see. So he's kind of a little bit all over the place right now. I will say that. Maybe I can get him back on the channel, or maybe he'll come back on the channel again. I'm sure he would. I know him and his buddy are trying to start kind of a podcast right now as well, though. One of his locals. So, but let me see if I can find his list really quick and then share it. But yeah, right now though, I'm testing Bianca. Right now, though, I'm really high on Aggro Song, though. Aggro Song is just in a really, really good place right now. So, and that's specifically because of Gantu. So, Okay. Oh, so Boomy has actually made a Cinderella shoe deck that we could look at really quick. Let me move this really quick. If you were curious what his shoe deck looks like. No, I hate it when it does that. Abby, you are so spoiled. Get away from me. Abby, stop, sweetheart. Okay, let me see. Window capture. Okay. Shoe aggro. Bang. So this is what Boomy's list for the shoe aggro looks like right now. Only 3 Cinderellas opting. So we talked about this earlier, running Simbas to try and get the shoe in your discard. So that's an option that you can do. Still opting to run Zeus's. So he's essentially just running aggro. He's dropped the whole new world completely though from this, opting to still run Ursula's and Zeus's right now to deal with the Tamatoas and the Maui half sharks, but still just a really heavy aggro list. Like look at that. He's got 4 daisies and then 4 piglets and 4 pennies. So the Cinderella, he's just using Cinderella as a way to get reach, as a way to finish the game. For those of you that haven't looked super into the Glass Slipper, put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. No, why does it do this sometimes? Go back. And then when you play Cinderella, you may put an item card named Glass Slipper from your discard onto the bottom of your deck to gain 3 lore. So yeah, that's what he's trying right now, which is actually pretty entertaining. So no, I agree. I do agree, Master. Like there are perks to Aurora. So that's just it. You using Aurora as a Rapunzel target feels really good. Like readying her, she can't. I do like the original translation that said ready that character. That made her a lot more promising. So, but ready this character, she still has opportunity. She's still a phenomenal Rapunzel target. I mean, you could argue one of the best Rapunzel targets now. I will always think that, like, yeah, she's just a really good Rapunzel target. So there is that to be considered. Yeah, I mean, you might as well, right? Like, I think, like, it runs Cinderella. I love Glass Slipper. Like, there's the link for it if you guys wanted it. I'll throw it in the Discord too. Let's jump in here. Wrong Discord. This one. Going live. Okay, so we'll throw it in here. But yeah, so that's what Boomy's currently on, which is actually really fun. I think this is a good way to make it work and to give it a really good chance, a really good shot of Glass Slipper, popping off. So I'm surprised he's not on Whole New World, but the thing with running Whole New World is that if you run Whole New World, then that means that if you run Whole New World, then he needs to run characters that can utilize Whole New World, right? So he has to throw in the Naveen's, he has to throw in maybe the shift package, which he's known to do, running a shift package in here. And I think if you do that, then you have to sacrifice a lot. So he's just opting to not do it. So strength is $15 now. Yeah, strength. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it goes higher because Blue Song did so well. So is Simba the only prince in the deck? Yes, it is. Simba is the only prince in the deck. So essentially you can use Prince to get rid of Glass Slipper, or you can use the Prince effect to get rid of Glass Slipper, or you can just use Simba or Doc to get rid of the Glass Slipper, but those are the only ways that you're able to. Doesn't feel great, but you can also use Binja to banish your own item as well. So that is also an opportunity. So it doesn't just have to be the prince. That actually doesn't feel bad. I mean, using Binja to banish a glass slipper doesn't feel bad either when you know you're going to play Cinderella the next turn to gain 3 lore. So that's interesting. Hey, this deck looks fun. Like I think I'll give it a try. I think I'm gonna give it a try. The only thing I don't like is how I think it is pretty I think it's super susceptible to Blue Steel Song, which is a worry because one of the biggest advantages right now for going into Blue Steel Song is big butt characters that they can't deal with. So Whole New World into Blue Steel items feels dangerous. I agree. That would feel dangerous. At the same time, one of the best ways that Steel Song's going to have to beat Blue Steel items is Whole New World or aggroing them out, because they draw so many cards that it's going to be really easy to deck them out. So that is also something. And if you Whole New World their Tamatoas, I mean, what do they do when you control the rest of their board? So that is something as well. Tamatoas can bring back items, the baby Tamatoa, the big Tamatoa, but they can't bring back characters. So there's that to be considered as well. Let me see. Let's make that bigger. But yeah, so there's that as well. So I'm wondering if Blue Steel is gonna tech 1 or 2 find them. It's going to be hard for them to tech it, right? Because find them Platinum is not just, well, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's make sure I'm not speaking out of my butt. I'm pretty sure Find them Platinum is all items. So banish all items. So it's going to be one of those things that you would have to do, and kind of like playing B prep, like a worst case scenario, I have to use this because I'm so far behind kind of thing. So, but it can be Sang with Scrooge McDuck, and then you just go wild after that. So that's something as well. It could be something to just really flip the game in your favor. So, because if you sing it, you then can capitalize on that. You sing it to banish some items. You use Tamatoa to get 2 items back. You then play those 2 items to draw 2 cards. So yeah, exactly. It could be a great way of coming back on the draw. Maybe they get super high roll with Oswald, and this is what you need to be able to come back into the game. So yeah, I mean, yeah. And it will be the meta. It'll be the meta until we see a tournament where it doesn't do super well. But right now, if you go into any tournament not expecting Blue Steel to be the meta, then you will lose. Like if you're not prepared for that matchup, because we saw it do super well and be prominent at the CCS, or not CCS, but the Southside Gaming 10Ks. And then there was a big tournament overseas today that Artabax was in, where all of top 8 was Blue Steel. So, or at least he played 3 other Blue Steel players, and he was playing Blue Steel in top 8. So that was four of top 8 was Blue Steel. So there's that as well. So yeah, Massa, we kind of saw that, right? We saw that with the Southside Gaming event. When Oswald would high roll, like it was just a blowout. Like it was a massive blowout against Red Blue or Blue Steel. That's how Zan and Jeremy's games were over so fast, is because one of them just high rolled with Oswald. And then it's just, what do you do at that point? There's nothing. Whoever gets that first, like Maurice's workshop down, is in a really good position to win the game. So yeah, no, that's a good point. Like it is, and I'm still not sold on Find 'em Platinum. Like there's a lot of people that want to throw it into Steel Song, and I just don't know if that's the move. I don't know if it's needed yet, is my thing. So I don't know. I will have to it's kind of like running grab your swords. Like there's a lot of Steel Song players that like to run grab your swords. The difference is this is inkable. Grab your swords is not. Um, but I don't know. I am not sold on including this in Steel Song. I could see maybe Purple Steel wants to do it. Maybe Blue Steel does throw it in there as like an emergency card. So, but and that's so Master, you'll still lose. And I'm assuming you're talking about throwing this into Steel Song. That's kind of the thing, right? Is if you run this in Steel Song, it's a thing. It's something that you have to hold on to for a really long time because you need to use it at a moment when they get a bunch of Maurice's workshops down, or at a moment when they're ignoring your board because they're expecting to do their combo the next turn. Like they've got all the pieces down, and then they've got all the pieces down, and so they're like, I can ignore your board because you're only going to 18, and I'm going to do my combo over 2 turns and be fine. So then you hit them with you hit them with a Find and Flatten them, and you screw up their plan. So it could work like that, but how often is that going to matter is the question. So and that's kind of it too, because yeah, and that's kind of part of it as well. I just don't want to waste space with Find and Flatten them, because when you look at my lists, like there's not a lot of space to play around with stuff. Like you look at so my aggro song, I would never throw it in aggro song, right? There's no way it ever fits in here. Binjas do the job just fine if I'm really worried about that. And I'm not even super sold on Binja. Now I could cut one Gantu to run one 5-cost Gantu for a Find and Flatten them, but then am I paying 4 ink to play it? So it never goes into aggro, ever does it go into aggro song. Now, if you look at my Steel Song list that I'm testing out, you could fit it in here. You could cut World's Greatest Criminal Mind to fit it in here. You could cut one Bianca to fit it in here. Maybe a penny to fit it in here. But again, do you need to? So I don't think, Blue Steel can afford the 2% or so worse matchups. Then they're like, yeah, no, and that's a really good point. They can, because it's just a blip, right, in their overall game plan. If they see it, it's inkable. And they're drawing so many cards in Blue Steel items, and they're drawing so much with Maurice's Workshop. Or even if they're not Blue Steel items, they're just Blue Steel traditional. Hiram and Fortispheres and Popsicles and Tamatoas, drawing them so many cards. Whereas Steel Song just doesn't draw like that. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. So this is something that I want to play around with a little bit more. There's no shift, you right? So Wochuk, popularized this in set 4. I think this could have a lot of possibility, because it was really good last set with Gaston's into red blue and this Neverland, and then this set though Bianca's. Wochuk said he had a lot of success. I just didn't like Wochuk's numbers. I thought it was kind of weird to not run 4 Biancas. I thought it was wrong to not run 4 Zeus's. He was only on 3, and instead he had 3 Biancas, 3 Zeus's, and 3 World's Greatest Criminal Minds. And I think that was wrong, because what do you like? Yeah, I just don't agree. He was just really afraid of Maui Half Sharks, and that's not the issue right now. So one of the big issue is Tamatoas right now. And Zeus can clear Tamatoas, the baby Tamatoas, as well as the Maui Half Sharks. So yeah, yep. And that, like, he was just really worried about Maui Half Sharks. He expected more of the DKP burn deck to show up at the Southside Gaming 10 case. I was really surprised we did not see more of the DKP burn deck. Like, I really thought that would be something we'd see more of, but it just didn't show up, which was, I don't know. I did think that was rather interesting that it did not show up. So Exactly. Yeah, Zeus just does well. One thing is the reason that Wochuk popularized harps way back in set 4 is he doesn't like running a lot of uninkables. And when he introduced harps, he took the deck down from like 18 uninkables to like, this was when flutes were super popular, from like 18 uninkables to like 14 uninkables. And because of that, he likes to keep low uninkables. So that's why he was really big on 3 Zeuses, 3 World's Greatest Criminal Minds to keep the uninkable count low. And I just don't care if I run a lot of uninkables. I've played so much Steel Song at this point that 16 uninkables is a really low number for me. I'm used to running Flute, which when I was running 18, 19 uninkables. My aggro list is running 18 uninkables right now. I just think Steel Song can afford to run a lot of uninkables as long as you're just smart and remember, like, you're smart with your mulligans, and that's really what it comes down to. Just making sure you mulligan correctly. Why are you being a baby, Oscar? Huh? Hi, Oscar. Come on, you big baby dog. Say hi to the camera. This is Oscar. He's the big baby. He's old. He's an old baby now. But yeah, I don't know. Steel Song is in there's a lot of people saying Steel Song's just completely dead. And they think Amber Steel's dead, they think Steel Song's dead, and I don't think they could be more wrong. I think I said that correctly. Essentially, I think they're just very wrong, right? I think people want Steel Song to be dead. Like, they want to hope that it dies. They want to hope that Steel Song isn't part of the meta anymore. They're tired of seeing it. They're tired of dealing with Whole New World. They're tired of dealing with Ursula on turn 2. And I think they want it to be gone more than, and maybe a little biased. Maybe I'm being a little biased. But I think it's hard to say a deck that can deal 5 damage on turn 3 can be dead. A deck that can draw 7 cards from 0 is dead. There's just so many things that it can do. A deck that even running traditional can still win on like turn 5 sometimes. So just lots of options for the list overall. So I'll show you guys how I had planned. That was sacrilege. Why did I do it like that? I'll show you guys how I had planned on organizing these cards tonight since Molly was here to help. My plan was she would open packs and then I would be over here in my handy dandy collection, like my handy dandy thing. I just bought this thing. I was super excited to use it tonight to make things go faster, and it just didn't work out. But I have this thing that I was able to put all the cards into, and I was going to separate them all by color as she was doing it so I could organize them, and it just didn't work out. But yeah, like, this thing holds, it has all these different slots in it, and I was super excited. And you can see, like, I kind of started. I have purple through green, and then I was going to have my dual inks down here, and it just didn't pan out, unfortunately. I need my webcam to go higher for this, but yeah, I was pretty excited about this, and I never got to actually use it. So, do you guys do anything like this to organize your cards? Like, I don't know. I need a better method for organizing my cards overall. So, like, I wish if you guys could see that there's a desk behind, like a table behind this bookshelf, and it is just littered with cards that I need to organize. Like, absolutely just littered with cards. We'll just do this. But yeah, I don't know. I use the cardboard 5-row containers. Holds all my commons. Are you talking like while you're like opening packs, or is that what you do with them once you've opened all your packs? what I'm currently trying to do with all my cards is just put a playset of each card into binders. And then I'm organizing them by number. My buddy, he organizes all of his by ink cost. And I think that's pretty interesting. Like, he organizes them by color and ink cost. I like that idea. I think that is a pretty cool idea. But I feel like that would just take me a while. So, I don't know. I think as long as they're organized by set and color, it's pretty quick to find what I'm looking for anyways. So when you do it like that, when you put all your cards when you put all your commons and uncommons in a container like that, is it difficult to find them all and then put them in, like, to put them in your decks and then put them back when you're no longer using them in your deck? Or are they just organized by, like, numbers, so it's not really that big of a deal? Because when I'm building a deck, like, it's really quick for me to pull from a binder and to grab it out of the binder. And I don't want deck building to be a pain in the butt. Not at all. I do them by set, then color, then rarity. Okay. I mean, that's what my buddy, he does it, like, that's how he does it. So I think he actually puts, like, all of his cards in. I don't organize in order of oh, okay. So just set, color, rarity. Okay. But yeah, one of my buddies, he puts all of his cards in those cardboard boxes, and that's how he organizes all of his cards. I just don't know how he organizes them in the boxes, and then he's able to build decks pretty quick, and he builds a lot of decks. He really gets some immense joy out of deck building. So, man, we really went through that case pretty quick. That was the fastest we've ever opened a case before. Molly really wanted to go to bed. So one of the reasons I have to organize them in the binders and why I'm making such an effort to get that done is, like, I'm deploying soon, right? And I think I'm told the internet's good enough that you can live stream and you can do, like, play games and stuff. I've never been to this location in the desert, but I'm told the internet's good enough that if I take just the 7 binders of the different set, or the 6 binders of the ink, the different colors, then I'll be able to still build decks while I'm downrange and able to stream on Pixelborn Connect, so I can still make content, still stay up to date on everything, and still play the game and stuff. So that's part of the reason I have to use the binders, because I don't want to take a whole bunch of boxes, because the binders will just fit in my bags better. So that is part of it as well. What did you think of the lady deck that got top 8? Game piece. So the lady deck that he is talking about, let me pull it up really quick. I like it. I mean, so I talked to Paul about it. Paul's the one that, I'm assuming this is what you're talking about, right? The green yellow deck. I talked to Paul about this because I posted a video of the top 8 deck lists from the 10 case event, and Paul commented on it. And so we were talking, and he said one of his biggest issues with his list is that Baby Sizu and Big Sizu really beat the crap out of him if he did not see his Chernobyls. If he was not able to cheat out Chernobyls, then it was just really hard. And that's why he lost in Top Cut, was against Red Blue. So he wants to see what kind of 3 attack characters he can fit in here, so he just doesn't insta lose to a Big Sizu. Because when you look at it, like, all of his characters almost, except for Prince Philip, Dale, Chernobyls, and Lady, get banished by Big Sizu. So if he goes super wide with all these characters, which he wants to do, Big Sizu comes down and it's game over. And because he can't interact with Baby Sizu, then Big Sizu can come down on like turn 5. So he did say that that's a glaring issue with the deck. So that's kind of what he wants to do, but I love it. I think green yellow is in a really good position this set to do some really nasty stuff, especially with Chernobyls. He said that blue steel was not a huge issue for him because blue steel, if you get a Chernobyls down, what do they do against Chernobyls? Like those blue steel tempo decks, there's nothing they can do. Like they have to slam every single character they have into it. It's maybe 2 Zeuses, but you have to do it in the same turn. Like you have to be able to sing 2 Zeuses in the same turn or a Zeus and a Scrooge in the same turn, because you can't just deal damage and then hope to finish them off the next turn because of Rapunzel. So he said blue steel was a really good matchup for him. Red blue was not a great matchup for him. So, but I love green yellow. I think that green yellow could be in a really good position to do really well this set, personally, because it's able to just go so fast. He was able to beat red blue players, but it's ultimately what he lost to in Top Cut. So, let's see. If I need like 5 popsicle, I go to set 2, common, blue, and flip through till I find however many. There's only like 5 or 6 different cards for common. Oh, nice. Okay. Hey, that does sound pretty ideal. That does sound really nice. So I will admit that does sound pretty nice. So, but yeah, what do you think, Game Piece? So you brought it up, so I assume you're a fan of it. Have you been eyeing green yellow for a while now, or you just saw it and you're like, this seems pretty good. I like the idea of this. What do you guys think of the new pins? Oh, let me get this out of the way. What do you guys think of the new pins? I'm in love with them. I think they're super cool. Like that dual ink on top and it being like, and the dual ink matching the card. I think they're super cool. I am really on board with that. I like the ink counter too from this league set, the bell, and then I'm really happy I was able to get the amber one before I leave. So I thought it was a little weird that this set came with an amethyst box, and then they give you an amber ink token or an amber symbol. I thought that was a little weird, but whatever, to each their own. So I just thought it was interesting that it broke into top 8 and I played it and it was fun. But yeah, Big Caesar was really a huge concern. Yeah, it is. I was really surprised because I didn't know it made top 8 until I was getting the list for my video. And so when I saw it, I was really happy. I was really excited, and really happy that it had made top 8. So I don't know. It just goes to show, like, I think there were 5 decks in there that were blue, but then there were the other decks that weren't, right? And so I think we're okay this set. We just need a little bit of time to doctor the decks, to figure things out. That's all. Nice, man. Very nice. What do you guys think of sealed in draft? I hate sealed in draft personally. I don't know. I think I'm fine in the deck building process. I know some people are definitely better at it than I am. But I hate I don't know. I think part of it's that I just don't enjoy opening packs because like the gambling aspect of it, and because it's like, oh look, I saw nothing. Like, so my 6 packs that I opened the other day for a sealed event, of the 6 packs, I saw 9. No, I think I saw 10 cards that quested for 2 or more. And then I saw I saw the 1 Diablo, the 1/2 Diablo. That was my only evasive character. Like, the best card I pulled was Training Staff for my sealed event. And I'm just like, what? Oh, and one of the cards that quested for 2 or more was the 5/7 Windy Darling that cost 7 to play. So, yeah, I was just like, what do I even do with this? How do I even ever win with this list? Like, I was really excited at one point. I got a Denahi down and a Training Staff, and I was like, I can clear anything I want now. And then they played a Panic to move 2 damage to my Denahi, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, dang it. Like, the best card in my deck, and you just removed it like nobody's business. So it was silly. It was very silly. I really like Seal. Not a fan of Draft since it takes way. Yes. Oh my goodness. So the first time I ever played Draft was 2 sets ago. I did 1 Draft event, and I was like, I will never do Draft again. I will never play Draft again. It took so long to build our decks, and then we had 3 more rounds of gameplay. I was like, no, I don't. Nope, not for me. So it was, I could understand, like, I get why people would really like it, because it's a really big like, it can be a really good community thing. Like, I will admit, while we were putting our decks together, like, we were having a lot of fun. While we were sending these cards around, we were laughing at some of the cards that people would get stuck with, and so there was a lot of laughing and a lot of good times. But it took so long, and it was my first ever draft, so I didn't know how long it was going to take as well, so that didn't help either. So, whoa, what's up, JD? I did, good sir. You and I, we're brothers. We're brothers. We both hit the, there it is. Oh God. We both hit the chase, man. So what's going on? Yeah, we both hit the chase. Look at it. So beautiful. Molly was here. She opened the whole case and said, I'm going on my union break. I'm going to bed. So I allowed it since she pulled the Tamatoa. Yeah, man, let's freaking go. We cooking tonight. We ended up pulling 18 legendaries and the enchanted Tamatoa, and then 2 regular Tamatoas, a Scrooge, and a foil bell. So Molly did pretty good. So JDZ Quest is who I did the big event the other day with.
Oh, way cool.
And he is also an Army veteran. So
Oh, very cool.
he's living that retired life now. So
did you ask for water for something specific, or just because you were thirsty?
Because I'm thirsty.
I'm really glad you did, because I pulled that cheesecake out of the fridge, and I think I ate like 3 I ate so much of it. But it's so good. But just the crust.
Yeah.
I left you the middle.
Thanks, baby. That was very nice of you. So for those of you that are, my mother-in-law has like a little business up in Alaska where she makes cheesecakes. And she makes
gourmet extreme cheesecakes, not just like a boring cheesecake. So for my birthday, she made me a homemade baklava cheesecake. So like the bottom layer where the graham cracker crust would be is like the baklava layers with the ground like pistachios and walnuts, and then the cheesecake, and then more homemade baklava like all around it. Oh, it's so good. But I have no business eating any of it. But I ate like all of it. And it's like a huge, thick cheesecake.
So yeah, every time the mother-in-law comes to visit, she blesses us with like 2 cheesecakes and cupcakes and cookies, and this time a triple layered cake. And unfortunately, we eat it all because we have no self-control. So every time her mother-in-law visits, I promise to gain like 10 pounds in sugar. So
I do take a lot of it to the gym though, and then give it to my clients, which I don't know if that's any better or not.
So, but yeah, nice, Master. Navy vet. Very nice, man. What'd you do in the Navy? My dad was a deep sea diver in the Navy for 20 years. One of his biggest regrets is getting out, though. He loved it. He absolutely loved it. He got out for us kids because he was tired of making us all move around. So he did get out, but I know that he wishes every day that he'd stayed in for 30. But what'd you do in the Navy, man? So aviation electronics technician. Nice, man. Do you still do anything with that now that you're out and retired, or did you go a different route? So yeah, and baklava. I'm a sucker for baklava. It's just baklava is just so freaking good. But I've gotten really picky with baklava now as well.
Yeah, he's
So
bougie now.
I'm a bougie baklava. Oh, speaking of, so not only did the mother-in-law make baklava cheesecake, she made a pan of baklava for. She's like, I've never made it before, so she makes it. It's like a 5 layers of baklava.
Like, it is thick.
And
like,
it's a
thick.
Yeah, it's a pan for like 15 people. There's only 2 pieces left because we've eaten it all. Like, and she doesn't help us eat it. She just makes it all and then leaves it for us. Awful woman, right? How dare she? But yeah, no, she's awesome. And yeah, the polls, JD, were amazing today. But now I'm stuck with this. We talked about this on the streams the other day, how much I hate organizing cards, but I got this new thing here that is actually helping. Like this is actually kind of soothing. Like organizing them on stream, talking to you guys, and then just putting them in this box thing. This is actually extremely soothing. So I will say, I kind of like this. Maybe I'll just start booting up the stream and we'll just organize cards on stream. We don't play games. We just organize cards. We just have a big card organizing party. So I can pull up the Discord. We can all turn our cameras on and look at each other organizing cards. How exciting. Bro, sorting set 7 is the worst. Dude, I know. See, and it just keeps getting like, look at all these. What am I even gonna do with these? Like, I mean, and because that's the problem. So I just started reorganizing all my cards in binders, doing numbers, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I was like, this is going really well. And then I'm sitting there looking at the binders today, and I was like, what am I going to like? Do I still organize these by colors? My buddy, he's gonna get like a whole separate binder for just dual ink. But like, I don't know what to do with them. Like, I don't know. I do not know how to organize. I think I like the idea of just a whole nother binder for just dual ink cards. And maybe that's the way forward. I don't know. I've got to figure that out. So
I'm gonna go to bed.
You going to bed? All right. Mwah. Love you. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, friends.
Are you taking the dogs?
Oh, but they want to stay with you.
No, I don't. They're following you. Even Abby came out of hiding.
All right, guys, let's go.
All right. Love you.
Daddy's a bully.
Yeah, Daddy's a bully. Mom weighs like 90 pounds soaking wet, but makes enough food for an army. Still traumatized of leftovers being. Oh, man. Oh, I gotta admit, I do love me some leftovers. Like leftover Chilean spaghetti. Mwah, chef's kiss. Like, oh, baby, that is good. So I do love me some of that. I think I saw up there. I went back to school about 7 years ago for electrical engineering. Okay, all right. So, it was all fun and games until the end. Yeah, I put all of them back of the set and organized them by color. Amber amethyst first, amber emerald next, etc., etc. Okay. Yeah, I feel you, man. I get it. I get it. So I definitely I definitely get it when you're stuck eating the same thing over and over and over again. That was one thing growing up in my household when there was 5 of us kids, that there was no such thing as leftovers. Like everything got eaten. So we never really had to deal with that. So that was good. And if there was leftovers, like there were 4 boys, so it was never lasting past day 2. Like so that was something as well. So um and then now left like I don't mind leftovers into day 2 or 3, but that's mostly because like I don't like to take the time to cook anymore. Like we pretty much just cook everything in an air fryer at this point in my house because it's just the wife and I, and between our own athletics, doing this and locals and the gym that we own and operating that, we don't have a whole lot of time for cooking. Or we could make time, but we just don't like to make time for that. We'd rather make time for other things. So we use an air fryer to pretty much make all of our meals at this point, and that thing is a lifesaver. So I don't mind leftovers anymore simply because it's just less meals I have to cook. So, oh yeah, creature of convenience, exactly. And I am very much a creature of convenience when it comes to food. So, at work, people like to bring like you know how like chaplains like to bring free food and stuff in. Like I'll live off of that stuff. Like I don't care. Free food, I'm always on board. I don't care what it is. I'll eat it because, well, it's free, first of all. And second of all, it's food that I don't have to make. So pretty happy camper. Yeah, pudding. My wife and I, we own a gym. It's called Molly Logic Fitness. It was it was a dream of hers to always open a gym, and when we lived in Omaha, that I was stationed out there at Offutt Air Force Base, we kind of saw an opportunity. She was training clients out of the garage, and it was just getting she was getting more popular than what the garage could handle. There just wasn't space anymore. So one day I was just like, "Hey, we're meeting a realtor later today." And then we signed a lease that day, and I was like, "Hey, you have a space now for a gym." And we bought all the equipment, and the rest is history. Unfortunately, we did have to shut that one down because the military moved us, and we never expected the gym to be as successful as it was. So we didn't build a foundation for it to operate without us. So now that we're in Dover, though, we did open another gym, and we've built the foundation for when the military moves us again, we're able to leave it open and it will still be fine and operate no matter who it manages it, that kind of thing. So it's been really good. The wife loves it. We weren't going to open another gym when we got here, but the wife went to work. She got hired at a place, and she came home that day and said, "Hey, um, I quit that job. I don't work for people anymore." And I was like, "Does that mean you want to open a gym?" And she's like, "Yes." So she's used to being her own boss now, and so yeah, she loves it though. She does. As much as she hates it, she loves it every second of it. So she's really good at it too. Like I'm always really impressed. Like I do all the equipment maintenance of the place. I can train, but I don't because um I look at fitness very differently than how she does. And for me, training in the gym is not a time for socializing. It is a time for working out to meet a goal. I'm a competitive athlete. I competed for a really long time in powerlifting and triathlon at a very high level, especially in powerlifting. So I just don't go to the gym to socialize. So I would get clients that wanted to socialize, and I was like, no, like, stop. Why are you talking to me? Why are you trying to have a conversation with me? Like, you hired me to train you. I'm not here to be your friend. But that's also what makes me a bad trainer, in my opinion. So, um, for the majority of people that need a trainer, like the majority of people that need a trainer need someone that will socialize with them. And that's part of what makes my wife so incredibly good at being a trainer. Like, I'm always really impressed with how she does with her clients. So I am missing some comments though. Just me, my wife, and our 17-year-old daughter. So we don't cook much. 17-year-old daughter, man, does that make you feel old? Almost going to college soon. So is she a senior this year then, or a junior going into her senior year? That's wild, man. How's it feel? How if she is a senior, how's that feel to have a senior as a daughter? Almost just gonna be you and the wife. Oh, that's got to be life changing. Like to have a kiddo, to have this like this other human being in the house, and then now you don't, right? Oh, that is wild. Plus, we both work full time at the same place, so neither of us feels like cooking. Okay, all right. So she's like an electrical engineer as well too. Air fryer stuff, throw it in the oven. Frozen meals or the skill type meals are all, yeah. Like I love air fryer. If people haven't tried air fryer, you guys need to try it. Air fryers are life changing. I cook everything in it. Steaks, hard boiled eggs. I mean, everything can be cooked in an air fryer, and it comes out phenomenal. And it's my boy Loitering. What's going on, man? More lifty, less talky. Exactly. Beast mode for the gym. Exactly. So, what's going on, Loitering though? How are you, man? How's it treating you? How you doing? So, 40. Oh, you're not even old, man. Look at you. You're not even old at all. Like, you're older than me and my wife, but 40, that's not old at all. Not even a little bit. My wife, though, she's about to be closer to 40 than she is to 30. She's old. Her birthday is on March 12th, actually. It's coming up. She'll be 35. So, got myself an old lady. So, she works as a shipping coordinator. Okay. So, yeah, she's going to college locally for vet technician. So, a few more years with us. Oh, nice. Well, that's good then. Like, I mean, that's always nice. I know that as much as my dad was happy that I joined the military, like I'm sure all my siblings are still back home. So I know that he likes it when they stop by and everything. And so, and I'm sure he wouldn't have been upset if I was still nearby. My mom definitely, like she would have rather I stayed in my hometown. That way I could be at her beck and call, but she supports my choice to join the military, of course. So, I've only used the microwave food so far, but it's done so much for me. I've only used microwave food so far. Okay, like I've only used microwave food. Oh, so like in the air fryer, like you've only used microwave food in the air fryer. Yeah, I mean, and essentially that's what we do. We look at the instructions, and if it says microwave, we throw it in the air fryer. If it says oven, we throw it. No, we just throw everything in the air fryer at this point. Like that's just how it goes. Get any good stuff in the case? We did, man. We did. We pulled our enchanted Tamatoa. It's our first time ever getting the chase card. We pulled 2 regular Tamatoas, a total of 18 legendaries in our case. So really, really good case for it. So it was good. It was really nice for us. Don't let her hear you. Oh, she knows. I tell her all the time. I remind her all the time that she is closer to that she's about to be closer to 40 than she is to 30. So, and I like to remind her she's older than me. So, I don't know. Some might say it's abusive, the way we treat each other, but we're each other's best friends. We don't have kids or anything, so we keep each other very entertained through life. So, we just started doing slug bugs like 3 years ago. That's been a fun one. I'm sure it's like sometimes we'll have like the windows down in the car, and then like we'll just yell slug bug red, and just, well, she hits me with like all of her might because she's a bully, but I just give her a light love tap. But no, she's mean old lady. So He'll be sleeping on the dog bed. That would be unfortunate since we just have wiener dogs and their dog bed is very small. It's just that's all it is a pillow. So uh with my luck, if she ever got to that point, she would come down and like check to make sure I was sleeping on it, like not sleeping on the couch. I have no doubt. So my partner's 9 months older than me. I troll her about her age all the time. I mean, you have to, right? You have to remind them that they're cradle robbers. Like, it was their own choice to do it. Like, they're the ones who made the choice to rob the cradle. So, think that might just be an indicator. Yeah, I see. I agree. I think it is. I'm a little behind on chat, but I think it is. I think it is an indicator of a healthy relationship. I think so. I think we're pretty happy with where our relationship is at. So it wasn't, we did the whole couples counseling, like premarital couple counseling and stuff before we got married. And because we both have been previously divorced, our practice marriages, we talk about, we call them our practice marriages. And we learned a lot. Couples counseling was super awesome. It taught us a lot about communicating with each other and helped us get a lot of things out as well. So it was really, really good. We really liked it. So nice crab. Yeah. No, it was like, we'll just leave him right there. So anyone that pops in can see him. So what's up, Apple? Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what it is. It's a convection oven, essentially, just like faster. I didn't even think about the saving energy part, but that's really true as well. Look at that. I'm economical in my desire to save time. Not economical. I'm Captain Planet. I'm saving the planet every time I use my air fryer. All right. Myers, shh, it's our secret. It's our secret. You can't say that. Slug bugs nowadays don't happen too often. The warm-up marriage, been there. Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, it's like a rite of passage in the military, right? So, your practice marriage. So, as unfortunate as it is, some people manage to make it work, and good for them. And other times it doesn't. I think especially for the young guys, they get married, especially to their high school sweethearts. The significant other isn't used to leaving home, especially going to another state. In my case, another country. My hometown where I went to high school had 5,000 people in it. Her hometown where she went to high school had like 200 people in it. And then her first time leaving home was to move to Ramstein, Germany. So it was just rough, and it led to issues. And that's kind of, it's just how it goes sometimes in the military. So economical for sure. Less electricity. There we go. I'm economical, and I'm an economical Captain Planet. Look at me go. And kudos for anyone that remembers Captain Planet. Because that show is where it's at. All right. That show was awesome. Like I was pretty young when that show was a thing, but that was a good show, if I do say so myself. We had cups, like we had kids cups with Captain Planet on them, and we used to fight over who would get the one that wasn't scratched up. I was a wee. Yes, exactly. Mine. Okay, real quick. I see. Mine was an Air Force brat. Figured she'd be used to it. Not the case. Unfortunate. So, I think yeah. So, but yes, I can't remember all their names, but I do remember that they all had like their elements and stuff. So. Kudos to you, loitering. Jeez. Always felt that the heart dude got kind of screwed. Yeah. Oh, man. You guys remember a lot more of Captain Planet than I do. I remember the show and the characters and stuff, but I can't remember, like, specifics. So, like I said, like, But yeah, I really remember the cups though. I really remember the cups that we had, um, and us fighting over them as siblings trying to get the better one. So I used to have a Captain Planet action figure. Fire, water, air, earth, and heart. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was those five. So um it's funny the things we hold on to, right? Like the memories, the thoughts, things like that. So Captain Planet action figure. I don't know if I ever had a Captain Planet action figure. Just the cups, I guess. So I really needed one more. I did not get any foil Thunderbolts, and I really needed two more foil Thunderbolts. I bought two the other day because that's all they had, and I didn't pull two more. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll have to trade someone for them. That's okay. I guess I got some good trade value. So, um, there it is, baby. All right, I'll have to take a look at it. So, um, let me scroll up here. Apple, I have been playing only Blue Steel pretty much since I started in set 2. I am and was very hyped, but I feel people are overreacting. Even if the event was strong, many people might not have had the cards. Always like the GI card. Oh, yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch GI Joe. Too much fighting and stuff. So when I was a kid, and there might have been higher variants of skill level. Yeah, Apple. They're first off, I expected there to be a lot of blue steel, and I expected it to not be traditional blue steel, and it looks like I was right. There wasn't hardly any traditional blue steel there. It was all this blue steel song stuff. And so anyone that's played a lot of blue steel, I think is going to do really, really well this set because I think traditional blue steel beats up those other blue steel lists. But I do think it's very just hyped right now. I think all the card prices are going to come down. Supply and demand is massive right now, especially for the crabs and the Scrooges. They're legendaries. There's not a lot of them, so people are going to pay anything to get them because we had the CCS 10 or the Southside Gaming 10 case. We have the Hunter Burton Memorial event coming up, and then we have the CCS 8K coming up. So we have the Safari Zone 1K. There was the Encounter Games 1.5K. So lots of supply that's not normally there. So that's like a big deal, right? Because if we look at other sets, there's never that I can think of, there hasn't been this many tournaments or a tournament as big as the 10 case right at the start of a set. So there's never been so much demand for the really meta dependent cards, like the cards that people really wanted to play. I don't think there's ever been such demand so early on. And I think that's a big reason that we're seeing such a high price on things like Tamatoa and Scrooge and Bells and that kind of thing. Did I see I topped 4 in Toronto with Blue Steel? Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. Like, yeah. Toronto is the DLC that I really wanted to go to. I was really looking and that's mostly because I'm down in Dover, Delaware. So it's like an 8-hour drive, if that, maybe somewhere between 6 and 8. But unfortunately, I didn't really understand DLCs because I had just started playing when the registration started for DLC Toronto. But I heard it was a really good time, and Toronto is just beautiful anyways. So, but top 4 at Toronto. Heck yes, man. Congratulations. So that's awesome. Nice golden Mickey, foil Rapunzel Matte, foil Cinderella, Continental's Invite. What's your What's your name? Were you able to make it to nationals for the NA Continentals? How'd you do there? If you don't mind saying what your name is. So, G.I. Joe always had the safety message at the end of each episode. If you're ever bored one day, look up the comedy dubbing version of them. They're hilarious. They're okay. Let's see. They're for sure overreacting. Over 50% of the field was on blue, and there were still 3. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Lord, and we kind of talked about that earlier too. So, yeah, the 50 Master. Was it the 52 player event? Oh, you're talking about the encounter 1.5K, I think, that was won by Blue Steel. That was Braden, the Matt guy, that won on Blue Steel with Zan's list. Like he had Zan's exact list, so that he ran. So while watching the event, there were people in the stream actively market manipulating, buying 30 to 50. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, without a doubt, man. I'm super sure that was happening. I had 2 Oswalds in my cart on decided not to pull the trigger. Woke up to them $30. No, that feels awful. I went to NACC 115. Yeah, best of 2. Did you run Blue Steel there as well then? So I'm assuming if you've been playing Blue Steel that long, you ran it there as well. I wanted to look up something. This is what I wanted to look up. So are you Matthew Bertrand by chance? Because it was Diego Saz that won the event, right? I don't remember who won the event. Actually, yeah, Diego Saz won the event. So, yeah, there we go. Playing Blue Steel. Yeah, so Matthew Bertrand then. So, yeah, yep, Massey. Yeah, you're talking about the encounter event. So, yeah, so Forbidden Mountain casted that one. Yep. So the 1.5K that Braden won, and then David Nunez was there, and he also ran Zan's exact Blue Steel list. So I'm a big fan of best of 2, but I like best of 2 because it makes the day go faster. And I'm also a Steel Song player, and Steel Song does pretty well into best of 2. So that also kind of dictates my opinion a little bit on that. So I was actually the first one to top with Pyros. Yeah, like that's the beautiful thing about Blue Steel. Like I love watching non-Nicholas fourth. Okay. Oh, so you were on the other semifinals list, feature video. Or you weren't the one that was featured, you were the other semifinals side. Okay, I'm tracking. So no, that's awesome. That's cool, man. Congratulations on the Mickey and everything. Diego won in Toronto. Okay, cool. I lost to Alex Nunez. Now we were 2 Blue Steel. Matthew is the guy. Okay. That's cool to see Blue Steel make, like, 2 Blue Steels make it. And it's the thing about Blue Steel before now is like everyone was always just so excited to see Blue Steel because it's just not it's not something you see. It's part of the reason that Harlan was able to get so popular. It's part of the reason that Lamb continues to be so popular. Not only are they good players, but they're playing a deck that wasn't popular, and so people were just happy to see it doing well because it wasn't the meta, right? And that's kind of how a lot of us felt when we saw Toronto seeing so many Blue Steels and stuff like that. So my name is Nicholas. List was 4th. Okay. Played Blue Steel in Fort Worth, expecting Bucky. Played 0 in 9 rounds. Master, that's awful luck because yeah, that feels really bad. So, oh, that's a good point, Apple. Yeah, people. that best of one is so annoying. Like, I get it, but it's so annoying to see that best of one stuff. And I understand why. I understand also why. Well, I understand why Ravensburger doesn't like it. Like, they have this mantra of just play the game, and that's why they said no draws, right, at DLC Seattle, right? No, it was NA Continentals where they said no draws. So, but best of one doesn't stop that either, I guess. But now you just have to be more careful when you do it if you want to try and do it, because I guess it can be pretty easy to get caught. I don't know. I'm on board with the change in getting rid of that because, yeah, play the game. It kind of screws a lot of people over, right? Just play the game, have fun. That's what you came for. So, oh, you could at NA. Okay, you could at NAC. Okay, what was the issue? Then wasn't there somewhere that they said you couldn't draw and everyone was really mad about it? Because in Europe you could, but then at the NA event you couldn't. Maybe it wasn't drawing though. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. It might not have been drawing, but kicking myself for my Atlanta performance. People still did best of one. No, you could at an ACC. My friend started 0-2, got a bye, played 4 best of one in a row to top. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they said that, but obviously, yeah, some people did. Yeah, because I mean, how are you going to stop it all? Unless you have like a judge sitting over everybody's shoulder, like it's just not going to happen, right? Like you're not going to be able to stop all of it. So, drew round 5, lost round 6 and 7, dropped. Oh, that feels awful. So close, Master. That feels off. Like it feels bad to just be so close. So, still only been to one DLC. Hopefully, when I get back from the desert, I'll get to go to another. I personally don't think we're going to see a DLC until late August, early September. If there was any truth to Reclem's post when he mentioned like the season 1 thing and August in the same post, then if August really is the end of season 1, then yeah, we won't see a DLC until then. So they're not going to say this is season 1 and then put a DLC at the end of season 1. That wouldn't make any sense. So he used to say he was. Oh, Lording. Don't tell everyone my secrets. Yes, I'll do another DLC. I just want to see one closer to home. But I can't just do one DLC and then just call it a day. I need to do more because I'm a competitive guy, right? And I want to see myself do better at that level. So even if I never make like a day 2 kind of thing, but just see myself do better, like I'll be happy with my DLC performances. And now I know what to expect, right? I went into the DLC never playing a major card game tournament before. Hardly even playing a card game, period. I'd been playing for 2 months. It was way more Lorcana and sitting around than I ever thought it was going to be. And I was not prepared. I was not prepared in the slightest. But now I'm prepared. So, in Toronto, I played Ed, who won Fort Worth on round 2. And the NACC, and I 2-0'd him. Very nice, man. Yeah, I know Red. I don't know if he was on Red Purple at the time. I do not. No, Ed was on Red Purple Ed was on Red Purple at Fort Worth. I do remember that, and on Red Purple at the NACC. I do not know what he was on at Toronto, but if he was on Red Purple at Toronto, that's I know that's a matchup that Blue Steel is pretty excited to see. Seeing that Red Purple matchup, because you just you fare pretty well into it. If you can get that dime down, that's pretty much game over, right? I played Atlanta, Fort Worth, and As a consolation, all three of my opponents at 2-0 me made top 64 in Atlanta. Nice. Well, that does feel a little bit better. So, crazy side note, I got the bye for round 1 in Toronto. That's awesome. That's awesome. Round 1 bye, like that would feel really good. Like, I know buys are bad for breakers, but at the same time it's a win, so you might not even have to worry about breakers. So that's pretty awesome. I would be on cloud 9 if that happened. So that's really cool. So oh, cool. Yeah, no, that was really fun seeing the Tamatoa enchanted pool, man. Yeah, that was super fun. It's the first time we've pulled the chase card, and so I was just really happy. That's why I open all my packs with my wife, because it just makes it so much more enjoyable to pull a cool card when she's here and we get to celebrate together. So yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome to pull it in front of her, pull it on stream, all that stuff. So buys are good for breakers. It's the best breaker. Really? I've always been told buys were bad for breakers because it was really, well, that's good to know. Or rather, round 1 they are good because all your opponents have better record. Oh, okay. Buys are bad if you're losing. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So that makes sense. Okay. All right. So that clears it up. Whoever told you that doesn't know what they're talking about. Buys earlier good, bad late. Okay. Okay. And where they were coming from is that, like, if you got a buy, like, so if it came down to breakers, you'd rather lose to someone that's in like first seed, whereas a buy you're not losing to anyone. So they said that was bad. So although round 1 is the only one you'll realistically get a good buy. So I mean, I've never paid that much attention to it. Like, I don't know. I just try and win all my games. Although I did learn, like, for me, the math has always been if I get 2 losses, I'm out. And then I did learn this set, though, that that's not necessarily the truth. I went to a set champs. I got 2 losses, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go home, guys. I'm out anyways. And it was starting to snow, so I knew the wife wanted me to come home anyway. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go home. I'm not going to play it out the rest of it. And then come to find out, I would have made top 8 at that set champs with my record. So that was pretty silly on my part. I learned a lesson there. If you care a lot, always stick it out until the fat lady sings. So, see, I don't even know what those mean. OMW and OGW. I have no idea what those things mean on Melee and what those represent. Like, no idea. So, foil Pascal. I know that's not worth anything, but we're always happy to see Pascals. So, opponents match win or game win percentage or game win percentage. So, okay, so now I know what the acronym means. Do I want opponents with higher win percentages into both of those then? So if I was to pull up Melee, yeah, I guess, do I want opponents with higher into those, I guess, is the question. See, I just try and win all my games. That way I don't have to worry about any of this stuff. If I just win all my games, then it's no big deal. So, let's see. Hopefully they change DLCs to at least 11, hopefully 12 rounds. What are they now? Aren't they like 9 rounds? See, I don't even remember. I just know it was a really, really long day. So, it's not, would 11 or 12 rounds make it shorter or longer? because please don't make it a longer day. That would be awful. So the better your opponents do, the better your tiebreakers. All right, so I knew that. I knew that part. I didn't get best of 2 for NACC. There was 126 players, and they did best of 3 single elimination the day before for last chance. Yes, so I did remember that the LCQs, the last chance qualifiers. That would have been kind of fun. Like I kind of like that. Like I don't know. I think that would have been kind of fun if I could have made my way over to Cali to compete in some of those. It would have just been, I don't know. It would have been such like a high stakes thing playing. I think it was 7 rounds for LCQs, that it just would have been neat. And it would have been really fulfilling to win. Like I would have been so proud of myself to if I'd won an LCQ pod. Like that would have been really cool. So I mean, it really only matters. Normally getting a buy later means you're last anyways. That's a good point, Apple. Yeah, that's yeah, that's a really good point. You always know if someone's getting a buy after like round 5, it's because they're in a really bad position. So that's a really good point. Right. So X, if round 2 you play against a 1-0-0 and go 1-1, then your record would be 10 points with a 75% opponent or OMW or 3 OGW, which was opponent's match win percentage and game win percentage. So that's why if you win round 1 and your round 1 opponent loses round 2 and drops, it kills your OMW since one of your opponents has a 0. Oh, see, look at all this math coming in. That's a lot. But opponent would have or 1 OGW, so both are worse than the person who got the buy. Oh, look at you guys. Look at you guys dropping all this knowledge. Dropping all this knowledge. You guys coming in. I'm sure there's a world where you know what though? Here's the thing. Pretty soon we're not going to have Melee anymore, so maybe none of this will matter. So I sold the Baymax sleeves for 150 to the spot. Some people were buying them 300 to the shop. Yeah, oh yeah. Like those shops at DLCs make such a killing because they give really bad trade-in value or buy value, and then they literally just sell it right there at the event anyways for, like, in your case, double what they gave you. But there's something nice about instant cash, right? Because how difficult would it have been to sell those sleeves anyways if you weren't the store? So like you'd probably still have them on you at this point. So unless you just walked around with a sign that said selling Baymax sleeves. So oh yeah, no, exactly. Like I'm not saying it's easy money. Like I never would I be like, "Hey guys, just go buy a bunch of cards and try and set up." Like it is not easy money. Like they have to have a lot of capital to even have the cards, enough cards to show up to the event, not to mention paying the event, like paying to rent the space from the event. And then some of those stores show up with, like, I think at Vegas there was one store that showed up. They had 3 golden Mickeys that they were selling. Like that's wild. That is so wild that to have all of that like capital right there. Not to mention the foil Rapunzel mats they had, not to mention the foil Rapunzels they were selling, all the enchanteds. Like that's a lot of capital right there that they have sitting there. So I think I only pulled 2 Gantus, and that's really upsetting because I need one more. I don't even need a playset. I just need one more Gantu. That's that, and you can't. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't. You just have to be. There's a lot of things you can't do, but there's things you can do, or you only get kicked down if you get caught, right? That kind of thing. Like if you just happen to be walking around with the Baymax sleeves in your hand or something, like I think people would get the idea, or just inquire. And they have opportunity plus trust to sell. That, yep, exactly. Sold all my enchanteds in Seattle, then went to the casino since my flight didn't leave until 9 p.m. Lost $700. No. And that's why I don't gamble. That is why I don't gamble. I have an addictive personality. Like, that's why I've always been so competitive in athletics, and why I've been so successful in athletics. Excuse me, is I get started on something like a new hobby, and I get really addicted to it, and I go all in on it. And it's worked really well when it comes to fitness, but it has not worked really well when it's come to other things in life. So I don't even try gambling because I just don't feel like it would go well, and I don't want to go lose $700. Yes, maybe I'd win $700, but I don't want to. That's where your friend sold his golden Mickey, was at one of the shops. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? Because then you don't have to go through all the hassle of selling it. Like, it's cold hard cash right there in your pocket. Like, why not, right? Like, I would never fault anybody. I would never fault a single person for selling any card or product, golden Mickey, at one of the shops that are willing to buy it there at the venue. Just getting that money, calling it a day, moving on. So, Coach, we were talking about this earlier. I think I'm way behind on the chat, so I'll catch up on the chat. How do you feel about a dual inks being numerically mixed in with so I already hate organizing my cards. I find it, this is the most fun I've ever had organizing cards. So maybe I'll just organize cards on stream now, but I don't know what personally, I think I'm just going to get another binder and throw them all in another binder and call it a day. Maybe, I don't know. I really have no idea how I'm going to organize these things. I think it'd be a killing of a YouTube video if someone did like, here's how I've organized my Lorcana cards, and here's how I've organized the dual inks specifically. I think that could do pretty well. People want to know how people are organizing them. So what did you do, Coach? Because I don't know right now. So they are added with the first color of their dual combos, so there is a system for them. I haven't even really looked at them. So 132, 4. Oh, so they do actually line. Okay, so they do line up with their color. 12 for Wendy Darling. Oh, in that case, that's how I'm doing it. There we go. That's how I'm doing it. I'm literally just throwing them in the binder with the other cards and calling it a day. I'm throwing them in the other binder. So I will put the bolt that is a 4 in the 4 position with the amber cards in my amber binder. That's how I'm going to do it. That's it. Done. Not overthinking it. Not moving past that. So me and a guy from a team in Atlanta rolled dice for tickets since neither of us had enough to get another promo. Did you win? I won his 4 tickets, then played someone else for 2 more and won, then again for 2 more and snagged another Cindy. Very nice. Very nice. My biggest regret from Vegas is that I did not turn in some tickets for a hat. Like, I wear hats all the time. It's become a huge part of my channel. It's become a huge part of who I am as a person at locals and stuff. And I don't wear any hat. Like, I didn't get the Lorcana hat. And I kick myself in the butt for that all the time. So, you live and learn. You live and learn. At Vegas, I won my Let It Go at the crap stable. Jesus. very, very nice. So, Vegas was the DLC I went to. It was a good time. I met a whole lot of people that knew me as a baby streamer. So that was a lot of fun. What am I saying? I'm still a baby streamer, but it was when I just started streaming and making content. So that was really cool. I met Loitering there. I met a lot of people there, and it was really neat. Vegas was fun in that perspective. So me and my wife go to the Biloxi about 3 to 4 times a year. Vegas would have been great. That was the most sad part of Vegas for me, is Molly's never been to Vegas, and it was my first time to go to Vegas. So I didn't really do anything while I was there besides Lorcana, because I didn't want to I didn't want to like spoil the fun of like doing it for the first time with Molly, so I didn't go out and do a whole lot, which is fine. I'm not upset about that at all. Like I am perfectly fine with that because I'd much rather do it all for the first time with Molly. Like go to that giant orb thing that's really cool looking. Um, I don't know. That's one of them. Go to a big casino, with $100 and see what happens. They're in a pile waiting for me to to not be mad at them. Yeah, that's why I said I put mine Amber. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so that makes more sense why you said that then. Hold on, we're reconnecting to your channel. Okay. Back when he was cute. Back when I missed something. Back when who was cute? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Valker? What's going on? What's going on, man? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've streamed, man. I know. I know it's been a long time since I've streamed. I took some time off streaming. Like it's just with how crazy life has been. It's been easier to do YouTube content because I can do that whenever. Like I can make all the stuff for the video at one point, leave to go do something, come back, record the video, leave to go do something. So it's just been easier on my time. Is it as fun as streaming? No, it's more lonely. I don't get to talk to people while I do it, but yeah, hopefully start streaming a lot more. Like when I deploy, I'll pretty much have nothing but time to stream. So that's kind of the goal. Life will be work, gym, and stream, and I'm not even upset about it. I will freaking just do like 4-hour streams every day. Why not? Well, not 4 hours. I still got to work out, but how you been, man? How's life treating you? How is life treating you? It's good to see you. So, and thank you very much. He's a very nice crab. We're very excited. We're very happy with him. I'm happy to have crabs. Had a lot of fun in Atlanta talking. Oh, sweet, man. And Brendan. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I knew Sav from Hearthstone. When I played Hearthstone and dabbled in that, I would watch his content for Hearthstone. So that's how I knew him. And then when I started playing Lorcana, he had already stopped playing Lorcana because Pixelborn went down. So, hey, have a good night, Lordring. It's good to see you again, man. It's good to see you again. So, thanks for sticking around for so long and chilling out with us. So, have a good night. We were gonna go and play the tournament. She just spectate and then stay the whole next week as a vacation. Didn't get a ticket, and then she didn't want to go to Seattle. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, you've been watching him a long time. Hey, I'm gonna say Jukai, maybe. Yeah, Tamatoa Enchanted is gorgeous. I did not expect to pull it. I totally expected to pull like the Restoring Atlantis card or the Hercules card. But we're happy with this. We are very, very happy with this. So I do not know what I'm gonna do with it. On one, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Like, I don't want to trade it in, like, because I've never traded in one of the enchanteds that we've pulled together. But at the same time, like, I'm never gonna play it either, probably, because I don't play a lot of blue. And I'm definitely not gonna play blue right now when it's the meta, because I don't like, I just don't want to do a whole lot of blue steel mirrors. That sounds miserable. But I also don't want to trade it in because we pulled it together. But then it's a $300 card just sitting in my binder. I don't know. What am I going to do with it, though, if I traded it in, right? So I don't know. We'll make a choice. We'll figure it out. I probably won't trade it in. It'll probably sit in my binder forever. So, and that's okay. It has sentimental value now. So that's true. I could go that route. I could go that route. But we talked about this earlier. Then I have all of this bulk. And what do I do with it? like I already give a lot of it away. Like to like new players and stuff. So do I need more to give away? Sure, why not, right? And then I could open it on stream again. But I don't know. I'll probably hold on to it for sentimental value because I'm just a big baby for sentimental value, I guess, anymore. So I'm a second Gantu. I think that's my only other Gantu though. I think I only pulled 2. So we'll double check here in a second. We're almost done separating them into colors. I'm so excited to be almost done with this. Lowest verified is 350. That's just so wild. Gosh, that is wild. That's got to be up there as one of the most expensive legendaries now. Definitely top 5 at least, I think. Sorry, not legendaries, but enchanteds. Of course, Elsa being number 1. But I know Tinkerbell's up there. Mufasa's up there. Cinderella's up there. Even what was one of the ones I was looking at the other day? Well, the Stitch promos and it's an enchanted, but I don't think it's classified as an enchanted. It's classified as a promo, so I guess that doesn't really count. So, oh, I could get it graded. I've never gotten a card graded before. That's kind of cool. How cool would that be if it came back as like a 10? And that would be really neat. I've never gotten a card graded before. So that's actually kind of a really cool idea. Maybe I'll do that with it. That would be fun. With my luck, they'd lose it. But no, I like that idea. That would be really cool because then we get the excitement of getting it back graded, and that's super exciting. And even if it came back bad, like I don't even care. I know some people like break the packages open, but I'd be so scared to try that I don't think I could bring myself to do it. So the Tamatoaception, if I just bought another case, you're right, I could. My locals would hate me if I did that. So, but I could do that. That would be something. Oh yeah, they would. Oh, I did pull 3 Gantus. That makes me so happy. 3 Gantus because that's all I needed for my Amber Steel aggro list. So that makes me incredibly happy. I know Gantu's probably like $1 card, but anytime I don't have to buy it, when I buy a case, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty stoked about that. So if you guys don't share my excitement, that's okay. Because 3 Gantus is pretty much all you need for any deck you're going to run Gantu in. Because I don't think you run 4 Gantus in anything. Not where he's uninkable. But 3 has felt really good in my aggro list. I've really liked 3 because it pretty much guarantees that I'm seeing one every game. Like, or enough games at least. Like if it's a best of 3, like I will see my Gantu in at least, generally, statistically, at least 2 of the games. So Tamatoa, the second most expensive wow, really? At only $350. The enchanted's really, huh? I guess that surprises me that there's none worth more. That Elsa is worth so much more than the others. And then the others just so low. So I wonder, is that Elsa Enchanted the only Elsa Enchanted? And if it is, what would the other Elsa Enchanted go for? That would be interesting. Like I know it's a popular character, right? But is there anything that makes it just so much more expensive other than the fact that it's a popular character? Like, was it the first Enchanted? I guess Amethyst, is it the first enchanted, I guess, as far as numbers go? From packs, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, from packs. So, I mean, for sure. So, but yeah, I guess what makes it so much other than, is it really just because Elsa is such a popular character right now in Disney? Purple, 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 green, blue, green, blue. All right, there we go. We are finally almost done. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. All right, we did it. We've got them all organized into their piles. I think it was the Super Disney Princess stuff. Plus, she was really good. Oh, that's right. She was really good back in set 1. I remember even when I first started playing at the end of set 4, the foil Elsa was like a $60 card. So, yeah. Nope. I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm going to look at these numbers and I'm going to go, all right, this goes in the binder at 58. I don't care that it's a common or an uncommon or a rare. This rare goes next to 57 because it's 56. Like, no, I am not going to make this any more difficult for myself. It's like my buddy who said that he puts them in order by ink. Nope. No. Not in any lifetime is that what I'm going to do. So, yep. The bells. Putting them by number takes longer. What do you mean? How could that take longer? It's so simple. So when I put them in order by number, I start here at like a 0 number or something, and then I have markers on the table. And so it'll be like 8, right? Or whatever. And so I just put it on that marker, and that's where that card goes. Do you think that takes longer? I can't imagine that takes longer. I mean, okay, I guess I could see that, right? Because if you're just sorting by commons, like commons and stuff, and then you don't care about what order they're in, you're just going to sift through them to find them, then okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense why your method would be faster. Yeah, like, so I'm talking about like this number down here, right? So like number 58 would be Taka, the lava monster. So that's how I've been sorting mine. I was sorting alphabetically even after they changed the numbers, and that was taking forever. So I stopped doing that. So I got to pick up all this trash. Next time I need to bring a trash bag up here. Like Christmas, right? I just need to have a trash bag. Did I open these? We have 2 more packs, guys. We have 2 Floodborne packs. Let's open these babies. All right. So fun fact, I've never pulled a beast. And the same guy has pulled 3 beasts right in front of me in just 2 weeks. I've actually never pulled a card from Floodborne that's been worth more than like $3. So let's see what happens. All we care about, I don't even care about seeing an enchanted. I just want to finally pull a beast. So that's the goal here. I just want to pull a beast. Like, is it that much to ask? Apparently it is. Foil Teeth and Ambitions. That will go in this pile, which is the miscellaneous pile. All right. Our Floodborne pack. Here we go. If I got an Enchanted Cindy, I would just... I might cry. Like, I wanted to get Enchanted Cindy's for so long, and none of my local stores has ever gotten one. No one's willing to trade one, and I want one so bad. And I won't buy online. I would just cry if I got an Enchanted Cindy. So, here we go. Come on. Prince John. I hate Floodborn packs. I should have just left him be. I should have ended on the legendary blue that Molly pulled earlier. Is that all the packs? I think that's all the packs. Yep. That's all the packs. Nothing left. Nothing left but starter decks for my Learn to Play Lorcana event that we're doing. So, well, this was fun. Now I've got to pick up a whole bunch of trash. Just hold the tam again. It'll make you. Yeah. I can't be too upset to end this stream off. Not when I have this baby. Not when I have this baby. That's pretty. That's a pretty good looking card. It's 12:34. Jeez Louise. Man, oh man. What a night. What an exciting night. I got a foil Pongo that I was happy about. Foil glass slipper. Like 2 crabs and a Scrooge. Just what an exciting night. Molly did so good. I suppose I'll rub her feet when I go to bed. So I almost have a playset of Queens, which is good. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, it was. We got the chase card. We got the enchanted Tamatoa. So happy about that. We got 18 legendaries. A foil bell. So we got the Scrooge, 2 regular crabs, not foil. Foil Lady Tremaine, regular Lady Tremaine, regular Return of Hercules, Mickey Mouse regular, Bagheera regular, regular Bagheera, Minnie Mouse, foil Minnie Mouse, Aurora, foil Baloo, regular Baloo, Ratigan, Donald Duck, 2 queens. So we did pretty good. I do not think that anyone could ever complain about a case that like this. So, and if they did, they need to reassess, because this was a phenomenal case. So, and if you want to trade that foil bell, let me know. All right, man. So, oh man, Master, you're not one of our locals, are you? I don't think you are. Okay. All right. Cool. I was gonna say your name doesn't sound super familiar, so that would have been really funny though if you were. And this whole time I've been talking to you like we haven't had 1,000 conversations before. So, all right. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end the stream. Opened some pretty good packs. Got them all organized. Now I just need to put them all together. Yeah, next DLC, man. The next DLC is going to be so wild, because I'm going to, like, not only will it be wild to just play, but at this point it's still, I want to see myself do better, but going to the next DLC won't even be so much about going to do better. Like, that will be great. That will be awesome to be part of it. But the amount of people now that I'll be able to run into and say hi to from all levels of play, like people that watch me, people that I have conversations with all the time, like it's going to make the DLC just so much better. It's gonna make it so much more like it's just gonna be awesome. Like it's gonna be really cool. And then I think I'll do better. Like I did 522nd at Vegas when I went. I was happy with that, but I think I could get a let it go if I went again. If I actually like really focused and tried and things like that. So, but running into people would be awesome. Like I keep getting messages all the time asking about when I'm going to come to like the Southside Gaming events and or if I'm going to go to CCS, so people want to meet me there. I don't know, it's just wild. Like somebody messaged me the other day asking offering to do like thumbnail work and like visual work and stuff, graphics work and stuff like that for signed cards like that I would sign. And that just it's just wild. It's just wild. So it's just cool. Like that I don't know. It was like I said, it was the coolest part of Vegas for me is people that would like recognize me or running into people that I talk to often on the streams or in Discords. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to clean up because it's going to take me like 20 minutes to clean up all this trash and stuff. So, but it was a pleasure, man. I'm glad you stuck around. I think you were here the whole night too. So, we were talking earlier though, weren't we? Wait a second. Who's that? Okay. Yeah, that's right. It was. Yeah, that was very. Yeah, we were talking earlier. So, yeah, no, you and I are on the same wavelength with that conversation. So you and I are on the same exact wavelength on that conversation. So I do not think you're far off to left field with that one with your thoughts there. So there were a lot of warning sirens that went off in my head when I first started getting messages. So yeah, we're right here. same. Okay, same. We'll see what happens as time goes on. I'll even keep you. I'll keep you in the loop. I'll let you know if something silly happens. So because I'm interested to see if something silly happens. But all right, I'm headed off. For anybody that's still here, I appreciate you. I'm glad you came and hung out. For anyone that comes to watch the rest of the stream later, I appreciate you. Matt, it is Masta. Yeah, so Masta, appreciate you, man, for sticking around so long. A fellow brother at arms, right? Even if it's a different sister service. So fellow brother at arms, appreciate you. But yeah, you guys have a great night. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys. But remember, above all else, nothing matters more